What up, Fred? Happy Friday, Vendetta. Gary, what's up, what's up, what's up? Hope everyone's having a good end of their week. Good Friday, heading to the weekend. I've never seen Madam Web. I heard it wasn't, but when it's free on one of the platforms, I'll watch it. I'm not in any rush to get it, though. God, I'm all stuffed up. Lucas was sick last night. Well, yesterday. So I ended up just, like, crawling in bed with him, and I definitely caught it. Which is great. Just fantastic. Oh, Mike's real low. Alright, let me turn that up a bit. It's on Disney Plus? Alright, I'll watch it. Even if it's not a good movie, I'll still check it out. Pensioner Logan. Oh, man. The memes will be never ending with that guy. So my plan today is going to be get a bunch of infographics done real quick. Ott is going to give me his information so that I can log in and do the trials that I did off cam, or that I didn't do off cam, but I didn't make a good guide for. Thanks, Ottbot. And you know what? I think we'll start with the trial stuff, and then we'll get those infographics done by the end of the day. All right, so Oddbot, I'm going to log in right now then, and we'll get that done ASAP. You enjoy Madam Web? Right on. Different strokes for different folks, always, guys. We'll try and get this done as quickly as possible. I'm just going to stay on this screen until I get logged over to the other account. Now that's a fucking password, though. Oh my god. What up, BRNers? I'm doing good. Got myself some new headphones. They're cheaper than the ones I had, but they're better quality apparently, and so the noise cancellation on them is crazy. So when I'm speaking, it sounds off to me. Any decent offers for the required people? Well, for sure there will be. For sure there will be. Sounds good, Upbot. We'll see about how T4s go. I'm pretty sure Doolin paid them off to fuck with the Old Man Logan kit. Just kidding, he did good. We'll get him next time. I had two, Sean, that too. The other ones, they weren't that old. When did I get them? Sometime last year. You think you can get everyone to 7 stars? Oh, dear Lord. Oh, there it is. All right. Everyone's halfway to 7 is so sure I can do it now. What's the harm in saving a few bucks? Yeah, I feel you on that one. The upgrade tokens, I gotta dive into those. Yeah, I gotta dive into those and see what the whole deal is there. All right, let me pull it up. Boom, here we are. So let's check how things are looking. Let's see the extreme team. They're all level 80, so they're a little over leveled, but that's fine. They're all 5 stars. Nightcrawler's at 6, Gambit's 1 diamond. It's still the best I'm gonna be able to show. So I guess let's start there. What kind of T4s we got? Ooh, maxed out. Doesn't have the special. Doesn't have the ultimate. Doesn't have the passive. Isn't the passive what gives them energy? Yeah, you need this one. You need to have this one. I'm gonna put this one on for you, Opbot. You need it for the raids anyway. That should be all. Really, all you need is the Sunspot passive and the Nightcrawler passive, where he gets speed up. And after that, you should be good. The rest is all gravy. All right, let's do it. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. I guess we'll start by talking about this. All right. How's it going, everybody? We're going to be doing a Max Out Morgan the Fave video for you right now. We got to start by taking... Okay. Let's actually start over here. Yeah, no, let's start here. Okay, so it's difficulty 10. And let me do the math. What are both of them? Pull in my little calculator real quick. I need... What do I need? I need 135,000 divided by 0.4. I need the score to be 3.375 million. Okay. The heal blocks. I think that's one we don't use. These should be fine. Well, let's start lower. Let's start with like super easy ones. Yes, this. Yes, this. Because we're going to override it. Sure. Did I see summon? Summon enemies? Sure. Sure. Gloating? Sure. Not speed up. Not immunity. Not death proof. Not healing reduced. Yeah, that's fine. Not the block supply stun. The blind. How often are we gonna do ults is the question, I guess. Probably not. Not the trauma. Yes, Dark Rally is fine. These should be fine. Social give ability block, I think that one's fine. And maybe we do the two-turn heal block. We need to get to 75, so we're pretty far off still. I forget which ones I did. The death proof, is that one too difficult? Probably not. Maybe the healer and reduce won't be that bad because Forge is that much of a badass. The bleeds should be fine. Okay. So what don't we have turned on then? We don't have the offense up. We don't have the heal block. We don't have the trauma. We don't have the max health, the blind, the stun, the immunity, the speed up, and then the other health. All right, let's get in there real quick, and I just want to do a quick test on the node. Ba-da-dum. Oh, it's Beagle. It's going to be glorious. What up, KB? Started your guys' holiday. For me, it's regular weekend with the kiddos. So first thing you want to do is try and get a stun on the Gamora. That's good. Her or the Lady Deathstrike, either or. Throw one over here now. Let's get the defense down on her. She's kind of the biggest threat. Ability block over here. Forge is going to cleanse us of all of this nonsense. Oh man, Logan, I gotta take a look at it when it's in game because we didn't get to test it. I want to see the nodes. It's one thing to look at the nodes on paper and look at the trials on paper and the teams we're using. So I think to get in there and play with it, right? I'm just saying it's a good idea for them to release new content on extended weekends for themselves. Oh, so they're not responsible. maybe that's the whole thing. All right, erase this. Actually, probably should have saved that Cyclops Ultimate. Yeah, probably should have saved that Cyclops Ultimate. We'll have to wait and see if that's gonna bite us in the butt. Also, probably should have saved the Nightcrawler Ultimate too to put slow on this wave right away. You gotta save one of them, right? Because they both give slow. You need to put slow on the waves because we're doing such insane punch-ups. Let's go ahead and take these buffs off of everybody. Try and get Lady Deathstrike to die here. I think she'll go down. We got a stun, but maybe we don't want to use it. Actually, no, we definitely want to use it. Over here next. That Silver Samurai is dangerous. Should be a little bit careful with him. Alright, yeah. This looks fine. Okay, let's back out. Is Holiday Weekend a good time to release new stuff? They could. They could at Spiegel, but they won't. Okay, let's go new run. Alright guys, it's time for the hotly anticipated Horsemen max out videos. We kind of got Red Hulk done. I don't have them maxed yet. The investment further into those bio-global characters isn't really something I'm interested in. Is it bio-global? No, it's New Avengers. Whoops. Oh, it's not the Old Man Logan run yet. We're going to do the Horsemen today. I'm going to do some infographics. The Old Man Logan event starts tonight. Sorry, I know I'm a bit congested. How's it going, everybody? I get requested quite a bit to do videos on how to max out the Horsemen. We kind of had that beginner video about getting them unlocked and saying, hey, just extrapolate this and then do higher difficulty to get them maxed out. Well, this is going to be the video we're going to show that in. We're going to do a video for each character. It's going to be a little bit lengthy, so we're going to start here with Morgan Le Fay. And what you're going to want to do for an easy unlock is go difficulty 10 with the following Scourges equipped. We got ICU, Quality Minions, Not So Fast, Whole Lotta Power, Devil's Bargain 2, Gloating, Unkillable, Weakened, Bleeder, Poisoned Energy 2, Dark Rally, Power Fatigue 1 and 2, Too Clever, and that's going to be it, guys. So this is going to give us an expected run score of 3.39 million. We're going to times that by 0.4. That's going to give us our 1.35 million, which is all we need to get her completely maxed out. And that's really all we care about. Let's take a second and go look at the team that we're going to be using to accomplish this very easy feat. All we really need is going to be our Extreme X-Men. If you have other hero teams, that's a bonus. You have your Spider Society built up a little bit. If you have some sort of Eternal team built up, that's all going to be bonus. But Extreme can 100% solo these 4 nodes at this high difficulty with these Scourges on easily at this level. When I did it on my account, when I didn't record it, my guys were level 75 and they had similar T4s, investment, and a little bit less stars on them. Especially the Gambit. My Gambit was like 5 red stars when I did it. But let's look at the T4s that are currently invested in these guys. We got Gambit fully decked out. It's 100% not necessary. The only one that I would think is like a really good benefit would be the Special. Just because it's going to, you're going to use it a lot more often. You're going to get that speed up and the 2 bleeds more often. It's just going to help you kind of keep your momentum. Next is Nightcrawler. The ultimate is nice, but not necessary. One you really only need is going to be the passive. This is going to give you speed up on spawn, which is going to be crucial in getting ahead of these enemy teams. For Cyclops, you don't need anything on him. The passive will be nice here. For Sunspot, you do need to have the passive T4. This is going to let you go from node to node with full energy without ever having to worry about conserving your cooldowns. And then for Forge, you don't really need anything on him, but the on-spawn defense up will help because we're going to be getting on-spawn defense down because of the packs we have on. As far as ISO setup goes, this ISO setup is perfectly fine. I would switch Forge to a healer in this case, but that's not going to be necessary because we are overbuilt here. So let's get in there and let's do some of these nodes. So again, difficulty 10, we got 142 Scourges on, the ones we talked about, estimated run score of 3.39 million. And then we're going to give it a start. Now, one thing with these runs, guys, is it's never going to be one-shot everything. I mean, it could be, especially because I'm level 80 instead of level 75. But you could expect to have to do a few little resets here and there to make sure that you're not losing anybody and that you are killing the right targets at the right sort of speed. And that's perfectly normal. That's perfectly fine. If you don't want to have to go that extra mile, then you could just not do this till you're level 80, level 85 with these 4 teams and go from there. There's also the option if you have your hive mind team built up, because that's going to be the secondary team needed for the Morgan Le Fay, then you could just build up your hive mind, build up your villains. We need the Cabal team now anyway for the Old Man Logan event. So there's now even more reasons to build up these teams even further. And you could just do a regular difficulty 8 run, but this is a good way to get it done quickly if you got your extreme team. I digress. Let's talk strategy here. First thing we want to do on this first node is going to be to stun the Gamora. You might have to reset till it lands. And then we want to get an ability block on top of that Lady Deathstrike. And then another ability block over on the Merc Lieutenant. The reason for this, we don't want them to get speed up, and we don't want this Lady Deathstrike to rewind us. I'm then going to use the Forge Clear. That's going to take the defense up and all the slows off my guys. Gambit gets stunned. It's not the end of the world. It's not super fun either, though. I will use the Nightcrawler ultimate here. That's going to put slow on the enemies. It's important we don't waste both of our slows, though. So because I use the slow from Nightcrawler on his ultimate, I don't want to use the Cyclops ultimate. I want to save that for the next wave to drop in. The whole idea here is that we are just winning by speed. We're going to slow our enemies down. The extreme team has so much scaling damage compared to past teams that we had to use for the Morgan Le Fay event, that with the slows, we just get a takeover. Alright, I don't mind using the ultimate here, though. Probably should have targeted somebody who didn't have a dodge. And once again, getting Lady Deathstrike out of the way is going to be crucial here because she does have Terminator Rewind, but also her ultimate will do devastating damage. Alright, here's the second wave. Let's go ahead and put a stun over on the Shatterstar. You might think, I gotta kill Yo-Yo, she's giving offense down. Because we've ignored the Silver Samurai for the most point, that is another protector on the field, and so we don't have to worry about that. I'll now put slow on everybody. Thank you, Unspeakable, for the gift of stuff. We're doing this live here on Twitch. So I do want to kill the Yo-Yo before anybody else because I don't want the Silver Samurai to die and then that Yozo passive starts kicking in. So we're just going to take her out. And any sort of extra basic attacks we can get off with Sunspot, the better. Especially if we can hit into vulnerables. Because the higher charges he has is he's going to give more energy on the next node. But he's also going to increase our damage output on the other members of the extreme team. Alright, so Yo-Yo's now gone. That's perfect. So I'm not worried about killing Silver Samurai now because he is kind of the biggest threat on the team, on the enemy team. He's just sort of really slow and easy to control for us. Let's go ahead and see if we can take him out before he heals up. There we go. Let's get defense down next on the long shot because long shot will just take too many turns. We want to get away from him. You know what? We could probably take out this Polaris. Takes an X-Factor member off the field. There she goes. Nightcrawler is looking a little bit worse for wear here. If he dies, we will have to reset. And that's where the reset comes in, right? We are doing an extreme, and I do mean an extreme punch-up on these nodes, right? Difficulty 10 with gear tier 18, let alone gear tier 17, or 14 characters. Sorry. Level 80, let alone level 75 characters, is tough when we look at the enemy power. Their level, gear tier 17, 94, 7 red stars, so they have a huge stat increase on us. But that's basically it, guys. Stagger your slows, get rid of the yo-yo. We might look like we're in a bad position here, but Forge is going to open up with his ultimate on the next turn, and that's going to be a really big heal for us. If we need to switch over to healer to make sure that heal does even more, then we're going to do that. Let's head on over to node number 2. Yeah, we're just going to quickly do all the Scourges on Ottbot's account. He didn't do them yet, and he's got the teams for it, for video content. Sorry, I'm super sick. Lucas was sick last night. I crawled into bed with him because he needed the comfort, and I'm paying for it now. Alright, so heading into node number 2, we're going to use the exact same team. This is going to be the team we're using the entire time. Once again, if we need Forge to be a healer, that might be a good call. His Striker attacks giving the regen. It's nice, but it's not quite enough here. His spot healing is really, really good. Alright, so this is where it gets tough, guys. We might need to reset until we land this stun on the Captain Sam Falcon over there, it could be a very, very hard time, if not because of that. So you see, he gets enough speed bar that it's problematic. That's because we have slow on spawn. Nightcrawler's doing a good job, giving us that 25% speed bar when he does his special, but it's going to be not enough to overcome that slow. So you might have to reset quite a bit here. Once again, though, you could come in with a burn attack, right? This is the hero section. You come in here with Spider Society. You come in here with whatever you want. You can get it done that way. Try and land the stun. Gets resisted yet again. So this is going to be another reset because our Forge will die on repeat because he is so low. This is a third attempt. I'll edit out this part and we'll just let them know how many attempts it took to land the stun on him. That's their A-bag. How's it going? This is gonna be the hardest node by far. I shouldn't have left that last node at like half health. Also, I should check if the slow one is even worth it. Because if not for the slow one, we're guaranteed to go first. Let's see if that slow one's worth it. Hold on. Because I don't want to give people a harder time for no reason. How many points is it worth? Because we're over qualified right now. Oh, it's one of the weakest ones? Okay, no, we're going to get rid of that one. Fuck, we got to redo this. Whoopsies. Unpopular opinion, but I like the Old Man Logan event better than the previous Scourges. More people are getting more stars on him. People are upset because it's different. Wait, more people are gonna get more stars on him? What do you mean? Okay, so we need 3-3. What was it? 3375 is what we needed. So we're 5,000 off, but we're gonna get efficiency score. So is there a better one to turn on? Ultimates get blind. Don't really like that one. Don't like the trauma. It's worth 3 points. Let's just do the first node, and I want to see. With efficiency where it puts us. Game froze. Okay. Oh, here, we'll stop recording. We'll have to redo all that. It's fine. What up, Twoo? How's it going? So do the Nightcrawler slow. Scourge Trials? Yeah. Been recording for new players. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about 6-star. Slowing everybody. Gambit, he's ability block. That's lame. Late District's gonna get the pop off here. That's not good. Maybe not. Let's stun him. Gambit can clear her death proofs here, is what I'm going for. There we go. So we end much healthier this time, but also no slow. He is Starlocked. The milestone points that you're going to be able to get in order to get into those higher brackets is going to be Starlocked. I gotta be playing while you're pinning. I bought the $100 Daken offer. Then I see the OML Logan Awakened offer. Completed Scopely asking to refund my offer to buy 2 $50 offers to get the Awakened. Send me your PID. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, this run was a lot smoother. It had nothing to do with the slow either. It was just better targeting. Better crits, whatever the case might have been. Alright, calculator. Break it up. I don't think that's enough. 3, 4, 1, 1, 4, 2 times 4. Actually, it's way more than enough. It's still 14,000 over. So yeah, we could drop the slow Scourge. That's gonna be very helpful. All right, let's restart. That's fine. Let's restart. Want it to be as easy as possible for people. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. How's it going, everybody? I get requested all the time to show how to max out Morgan Le Fay, Rogue, Archangel, and Red Hulk. The Red Hulk one's going to take a little bit because it needs further investment into the new Avengers, so I'm not prepared to do yet. But the Morgan Le Fay, Rogue, and Archangel one's quite easy, and we're going to do that right now. Starting with Morgan Le Fay. Rogue and Archangel will be a different video. So here's kind of a cheat code way to get Morgan Le Fay. We're going to do difficulty 10 with the following Scourges applied. ICU, Quality Minions, Whole Latte Power, Devil's Bargain 2, Gloating, Unkillable, Weakened, Bleeder 1, Poisoned Energy 2, Dark Rally, Power Fatigue 1 and 2, and then 2 Clever. And that's going to be it, guys. So our expected run score is 3.37 million. If we times that by 0.4, it's going to give us just shy of the maximum score needed to unlock her, that 1.35 million. But with the efficiency score that we're going to be getting along the way, we're going to be well over what we need. This is great. We're only going to be doing 4 nodes, and we're going to use a very special team to do that. So let's go talk about that team. Whoops. The team in question is going to be your Extreme X-Men. That's right, your Raid Mutant team. They're going to be able to handle all 4 nodes, which is very nice. Now, this team is level 80, sitting around an average of 6 stars, even a diamond on Gambit, all gear tier 15. They don't need to be this big. When I did this on my account, they were around level 75. They were gear tier 14. They did have blue ISO 4 because I needed that for raids. And they were more around the 5 red star, especially the Gambit didn't have the diamonds. So this footage is probably going to look very, very easy. If you're trying to do this level 75, just know it might get a little harder, and that there's other ways you can get around this. We'll talk about that after we look at the T4s and ISO 8s on these guys. So Gambit here, he's completely decked out on T4s. I'd say the only one that really is super useful is going to be the special, giving you 2 turns of speed up instead of just 1. Nightcrawler, the only T4 you need here is going to be the passive. That's going to give him the on-spawn speed up. This is not a optional T4. You need to have that T4 so that we're going first. Then we got the Cyclops. Nothing on Cyclops is mandatory. Sunspot, the passive on Sunspot is mandatory. This is going to give you the energy on spawn per charge that he has. That's why the Extreme team is able to go from node to node to node. Then we got Forge. Forge, you don't really need anything on him. And then let's talk ISO 8. So I like this ISO 8 with the exception of Forge. I kind of would prefer to have Forge as a healer for this method because he's going to be primarily doing all the healing, right? Obviously. Anyway, let's go and let's do some gameplay. All right, so here we go into node 1, and before we jump into this, I think we should talk about an alternative way to do it. Words are tough in the morning. Okay, so we're just going to be doing the first 4 nodes, right? We're doing global and hero tag sections. But they did make the 5th node a lot better by putting Hive Mind on there. So if you have Hive Mind on there, that's great. And the section after that is going to be villains. So if you have your Cabal built up for the Old Man Logan event, that's amazing. That's going to be very helpful for you. And then the Cosmic section is going to be kind of rough after that. So if you wanted to be able to do a lower difficulty with less Scourges on, you could, and you're just going to need your average teams to be around level 75, and you're going to be very, very easy. But this, I thought, was a nice cheeky cheat code because we're going to need to build up this raid team anyway. So let's get in here and let's get it done. So the most important thing is going to be controlling the speed advantage at all times, especially because on the future nodes, we're going to be spawning with defense down. So as soon as we get in here, the main thing we would need to do is stun this Gamora. You might need to reset this. And remember, this footage is... it's not going to be doctored. It's going to be my first attempts, and then I might need to reset, and then we're going to show the good attempt. It's not uncommon that you're going to need to do multiple attempts here in order to get this sort of result, right? So we need to stun the Gamora and then put ability block on the Lady Deathstrike. Lady Deathstrike does a lot of speed shenanigans that we want to avoid, as does the Merc Lieutenant. So the second ability block goes over to him. After that, I'm going to cleanse these defense downs with the ability blocks my guys got from using their specials, and we're going to get a whack load of buffs at the same time. And now my main goal is going to be to kill the Lady Deathstrike. Other people are going to die just from the splash damage. That's perfectly fine. We just need to make sure that we get the Lady Deathstrike down before she gets to do a lot of her abilities. Nightcrawler got ganged up on abilities there, so that's not super fun, but we should still be fine. And this is going to be important. We want to stagger our slows. So we already did the Nightcrawler ultimate, which does slow on everybody, although it looks like it was resisted on Silver Samurai, which is really bad. But we want to save that Cyclops ultimate so we can put the slow on the next wave, this wave. We might need to reset here because Nightcrawler is getting absolutely pummeled. He's just getting ganged up on here. But maybe we'll be fine. Alright, so with our Sunspot, we want to target somebody who has a vulnerable as often as possible, because every charge that he gets is going to increase the energy that he gives in the next wave, or next node rather, but it's also going to give us extra damage when he hits certain breakpoints. Alright, we're doing great so far. I'm going to save that Gambit ultimate here. We're just going to do as much splash damage as possible. That's why that special from Gambit is so nice, because it's a lot of damage. It's going to keep us with our speed up, and we get to spam it, right? There's no cooldown on it. Love it, love it, love it. When this yo-yo drops in, you really want to take her out, especially before you drop the Silver Samurai, because Silver Samurai is stopping that yo-yo passive from even being in play. And there you go. That should do it for her. And now the final wave will be dropping in any second. They should drop in when there's just these 4 left. I don't know why it's not here yet. There it is. Alright, so we do need to get control on that long shot as quickly as possible. We don't want him to be popping off super fast with his AoE damage and his speed bar stuff. That's also why we took out the X Factor members when we did. But the Silver Samurai is still actually the main threat. His damage, his tauntiness, everything like that he does can be extremely annoying. Looks like our Gambit didn't have a charge, put the ability block on the long shot. It's going to be okay because once again we took out those X Factor members. Extra charges for our Sunspot. That's going to put him at 11, I believe. Oh, at 10. That's fine. And that's going to bring us into the second node, which is actually the most difficult node in the trial. So don't be afraid to go a little bit extra mile on that. I'll talk about what that means. Capone with the sub. Thanks, Capone. Appreciate you. Oh, no. The unspeakable meme is going to be missed. Aww. Alright, so this second node is the most difficult because of these Secret Defenders that are at the very start, right? We are doing incredible punch-ups, even at Gear Tier 15, level 80. Especially if you're trying to do Gear Tier 14, level 75. It's even bigger punch-ups, right? Now, it does work, but it's a pain in the butt, so I would say if you have extra teams here, like if you have your Spider Society built up, because you are building them up for raids, or if you have, oh, there's a whole bunch of great hero characters, right? If you have your new Avengers built up a little bit, your Eternals built up a little bit, don't be afraid to throw a burn attack at this and try and do a lot of damage, especially onto that Captain Sam, before you go with your extreme. So the first thing I want to do here is I would love to land a stun on top of this Captain America Sam. You could reset till it happens, but you don't necessarily need to, so long as we can get ahead of him and do as much damage to him as possible. I'm going to keep trying, though. If we can get that ability block on him, it's going to make sure that we don't have to deal with his turn meter gain on his enemy team, right? And it looks like we were not lucky this time, so instead what I'll do is I'm just going to take out as many enemies as possible, get rid of this defense up on my team, and away we go. That's a nasty slow. We did get defense down on Forge. That could be problematic. And that just goes to show why it's so important to try and get that ability block to land on him. Forge is dead, and so we got to restart. Ability block and or stun on the Captain America Sam would go a long, long, long way. Another option that we could do here is we can opt to use the Nightcrawler slow instead. That's going to peel off buffs and give slow to the enemy team, which does the same sort of function. It's going to allow me to go before they go. So let's go ahead and let's try that method instead. So we landed slow on literally everybody. That's fantastic. We'll try and land the ability block on Captain America. And away we go. Now, what I actually would like to do is I'd like to take out as many members as possible. So although in the last node we didn't want to double up, on this node I don't mind doubling up on the damage to make sure we get as far as possible. So there you go. We took out the ability for the Ebony Maw to ult us. We stopped the Calling Wing. She's going to be dying here. Captain Sam is still ability blocked. The one thing I would like to do now is stun the Maria Hill. This is going to stop her from using her ultimate and clearing a bunch of these debuffs that we just put out there, right? So very important that we're controlling this wave. This wave is insanely difficult, but once you get through this wave, it is actually really easy from there on out. Don't be afraid to throw your ultimates, because again, this is going to be the hardest wave. Alright, let's get some taunts on the other enemy characters by using that Cyclops special. We'll use the Gambit ult here to try and get through the taunts. Great job. Actually, not a great job because he didn't actually do it. We got to get to that Captain Sam before he does his ultimate. Even now, if he were to do his ultimate, that'd be bad news bears for us. Alright, if we can ability block and or kill him, I'll take either. There we go. Next we'll go for the Black Widow just because she's squishy. We want to summon in that last wave. There it is. Let's take the offense up off of White Tiger. This Shield Trooper is going to hit you relatively hard, so you want to make sure you're not eating any unnecessary damage from him. So with Forge, I'm actually going to attack him right on the money. And then I need to get some controlling effects on this Moon Knight, obviously, because his ultimate is very, very deadly as well. We don't want to use his ultimate. We'll save that for the next node, because now we have the charges for it to do extreme, extreme damage. Alright, let's go ahead and stun the Moon Knight here. And this is the best part about the Extreme Team, right? We don't have to worry about saving any cooldowns at any point, because that Sunspot is just going to bring us back. The only cooldown we really can't use is that Cyclops ultimate, because it'll eat up all his yummy yummy charges for that third node. And guys, the good news is, if you got this far with your Extreme Team, you win. Nodes 3 and 4 are insanely easy compared to this node. But we'll show them anyway. Oh, this is live server, Emma. Alright, so node number 3, we're heading on to the global section now, and you see we got some very squishy enemies. This is why the Extreme Team is just phenomenal here. They're going to rip through what used to be a very difficult wave in seconds. So we have a couple options. We could use the Nightcrawler ultimate or the Nightcrawler special here. I'm going to use the ultimate, get that dodge off the Psylocke and the stealth off the Miles. We did so much damage with just that Nightcrawler that we ended up pushing and then we'll just wax. This whole wave is just gone, and obviously we're not really worried about, well, when the next wave drops in, there's going to be literally only 5 people left on it, so we're not too worried about that. And now the only thing that I would kind of want to do, stun this Spider-Man symbiote if I could. He dodged it, that's okay. And then we want to get our charges back up on Gambit, and that's going to be a very, very easy thing to do. I'll maybe like Colleen just for good measure. Just her ult can suck, so skip that off the table. And then we'll just splash damage right off this Miss Marvel. She's putting herself in a wonderful position for us to hit everybody. Oops, I should have went to the Daredevil there to not peel the taunt off. Alright, there we go. That should be it for Colleen. That should be it for the Miss Marvel as well. I guess, I've never experienced this before, but AI dodging could be a problem, I suppose. If this Symbiote Spider-Man decides he wants to dodge me 400 times and then starts hitting me, then it's going to be a problem. Because it is such a big punch-up that any sort of damage that actually comes through is really bad. And looks like we're not going to have to worry about that. He did eventually stop dodging. And there you go. So you can see just the stark difference between the first 2 hero nodes and this node. And the next node is no more difficult. But we're going to show it anyway. All right, this is going to be the 4th and final node, the global node here. Let's hit in there with our extreme members. I would like to reiterate, though, like, the most important T4s here are going to be the passives from Nightcrawler and from Sunspot, and the special from Gambit does do a lot of damage. So once again, let's start with the ultimate here, giving all the enemies slow. Main kill target here, I suppose, would be the Black Bolt. He'll do damage. I mean, the Karnaks are annoying here as well, just for speed reasons, but they kind of just fall over. The Gambit ult and the Cyclops ult. And there goes the first wave. Take this right side out for no particular reason. You could have went left side, could have went right side. It doesn't matter. I'll throw a stun over here on the rescue now. And we're just going to finish it off. At this point, I can literally hit auto. And this is going to be it. This is going to be our 7-star Morgan Le Fay unlock. And it's that easy, guys. It really just is the Extreme X-Men show. One thing I would warn you guys. It's weird, right? So here's the thing. The Morgan Le Fay event and all the Scourges, they're fun. And doing this method is good, because it's going to get you the unlock very easy and get you the max very easy, right? But then you're missing out on those other nodes. I'm not sure if I'm the only one who would care about that, but that's like, it was really fun content. There's a lot of nostalgia value there. Once you have Morgan Le Fay or any of the Horsemen at 7 stars, this disappears from your inventory, so you literally cannot play it again after that. So just keep that in mind when you're finishing this up. Maybe you do want to experience all 10 nodes. Maybe you want to do it properly. Take all that into account, because at the end of the day, this is a game, and you want to play games to have fun, right? But that's going to be it, guys. That's going to be our 1.35 million score needed to get Morgan Le Fay up to 7 stars. And we ended up with a 15,000 over. So we check our rewards, and you see we're done. I'm going to let Otbot claim all this in case he does want to play the Scourges over again. Once again, guys, if we could throw a big thank you to Otbot in the comment section for letting us do this on his account to showcase how to get this done, because your bonehead content creator decided he was going to do it off-cam because I really like the Scourges. Anyway, check out the next video for this exact same scheme for the Rogue unlock. Do you think all packs are going to be beatable on 14-15? I think so. Also, Valley Fly, thank you so much for the raid, buddy. Appreciate you. I was hoping to see Ragey Dad. Not today. Not today. All right, for Rogue, We're going to switch up what we did before. We want Hive Mind and Spider Society now, instead of Superior 6. Because we would rather lean into the raid teams. Oh, Spider Society. Oh, they're all decked out. That's good. And then let's see, Hive Mind should probably be the same. I think Oddbot is very, very, very focused on raid teams. Oh yeah, this will be fine. I do think a 5 out of 5 will be competing for top 5,000, probably. On a CC day then? I will be back on later tonight for the Logan trial for sure. That all depends on the kids, right? It could be 7:30, could be 8 o'clock, could be 8:30. It all depends on that. I got headphones. Somebody comped it. I also got this new light. Check it out. You ready for this? Oh, let there be light, but check it out. It gets even more crazy. We got colors. We got colors. Check it out. Dork got a button. Making colors. Making colors. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I gotta sneeze. Hold up. I just gotta install that ring light over the camera, and it should be better than what we see here. I didn't break anything. I smacked a Lego Batman and his head fell off. I already put it back on. Alright, so we're gonna do Rogue next. This is also difficulty 10. Is that why you look so different in the video yesterday? Yeah, new camera too. It's a brand new camera. Woo, it's 4K. Any arm wrestle ready yet? I was actually thinking that. Like, no, I haven't, Valley. I have not. No, unspeakable. Okay, so let's go bottom top. On enemy death, remaining enemies gain defense up? Nah. On player character dies, enemies gain 2 energy? Sure. When player character gains... Oh, wait. Down here is like a revive one, right? Yeah. Train. I don't think we want the heal block. Blocks apply stun. Spider Society does blocks, right? The new camp. Thanks, Most Def. Appreciate that. Or is there any chance you doing this with Green Goblin Classic? I managed to not build NA. It's too late to go back. I did this with the Green Goblin Classic. It's on the new player playlist. That's fine. This is fine. When gain ability energy, apply slow. I don't think I want that. Actually, it should be okay. We'll never know, Jutsi. We'll find out next time. But yes. Player character gains ability energy, they can defense down. I don't mind that one. So we're still pretty far off. We need to put a big boy Scourge on here. Going rogue. Oh, that's not even... Wow, that didn't even move the needle. I think that'll be okay, actually. Alright, that'll do it. Sticky. So you're putting Robbie with Mercer Mouth and leaving full Spider Society, or are you still thinking Noir? I think I'm just going to put a fast character in there. Yeah, let's go Spider Society here to start us off. Who am I missing? Noir. Okay. I won the clip war. Like Sticky, I decided to go for what's important, the clip war. So I like to kill... Let's see how much damage we're going to take here, I guess, first. I've never used Spider Society here. I just assume that they do as good as Superior, but I could be wrong. We're getting wrecked, kind of. So maybe you still have to use Superior. Ooh, Peter B dying is not okay. Yeah, Peter B dying is not okay there. Maybe we still gotta use Superior 6 for this. Does Oddbot have them unlocked? No, he doesn't have Goblin unlocked. Let's try this again. See what, let's go over here, see if we can't, if we land a slow on him, if it changes things up. The energy giving us defense down is what's causing the bigger problem here, so if we need to, maybe we can get rid of that one. The energy on spawn giving defense down. Peter B still has... He still had a death proof. I'm not sure how he died there. How did he die there? He had a death proof. It's the slow again. We need to get rid of that slow one. Yeah, we just got to get rid of that slow one. I was wondering, is it, wait, okay. Where's the slow one? So do I need to turn a different on then? Let's do this one. Oh, that's not necessary. Well, sure, let's try it though. Okay, your Nightcrawler to Diamond 2. Tough one, Shy. I favor offense, so I would go Kang, just because Nightcrawler tends to be on defense a lot. But if you're one of the lucky few who gets to use him on the offensive side, then I would probably go offense. Okay, so this is already playing out extremely differently without that slow. Let's get offense up. We'll take the cable out. Hopefully. Ooh, we would have the ability to stun here. Wait, could Spider Society just solo this node without this slow issue? Maybe. Hold on. Because we still have an ability lock coming from Ghost. Oh no, Captain Sam goes first. Wait, is that a coin flip? No, she's at like 119 speed, right? The Ghost Spider? It doesn't matter. Let's do the ability block here. The 3 targets you would want to kill here, and then everything else will be fine, is Cable, Captain Sam, and Blob. But starting with the Cable and Blob is a good start. The Hive Mind can kind of get it done after that. But Spider Society is going to be perfectly fine here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this damage. Holy shit, look at this damage. They might just solo the node. Just give Disrupt out, I guess. Oh, Aw, Skinny. Man, I wish I knew, dude. I already missed the game. Oh, Penny gets to go first. If she's T4'd out, this will stun, right? Oh, God. So Spider Society will actually just beat this node. Interesting. Very interesting. God, I kind of assume this means that Hive Mind may not even be necessary anymore. Maybe Spider Society can get through the next node, too. Okay, but right there, we just won. Just by doing that, we win. Because, yeah, Hive Mind could come in and crush the rest, no problem. Secure the kills. We go from there. Okay. With no T4s, there you go. Yeah, Spider Set is another thing. I kind of wish I had them instead of Superior 6. I had to do this with Superior 6, and that sucked. Alright, well, there you go. Oh yeah, you still need it for the raid bio. But also, the Hella on the next node makes Hive Mind like an amazing team there. Alright, well, here we go. Let's make this video too then. How's it going, guys? This video is going to be outlining how to get your Rogue maxed out using only 4 nodes and only 3 teams, all of which are raid teams, so this is perfect. Rogue is a very, very good, very fun character in the Cosmic Crucible sense, and then she's pretty mediocre elsewhere, but you need her for Apocalypse anyway. This is a really easy way for a newer player to get a 7-star 4-red character, which is a very impactful character in multiple modes, and so it's important to know. So here we go. What you're going to want to do if you want to use this method is difficulty 10 with the following packs put on. Gloating, Power Siphon 1, Devil Bargain 2, Gloves Off, Poison Energy 2, Unkillable, Weakened, Dark Rally, Bleeder 1, Off Balance, Power Siphon 2, Going Rogue, and Stay Down. Alright? Before we get into the gameplay, let's go look at the teams that we're going to be using for this. The first team we're going to use is going to be the Spider Society team. Now, when I did this, I actually had to use the Superior 6, which was fine, but not nearly as impactful as the Spider Society is. Now, this Spider Society team is sitting at level 80 Gear Tier 15, but I've heard level 75 Gear Tier 14 works just as well. The ISOs here, I don't hate the ISOs. You could put Healer on Peter B. Parker, but with his assist, it's a nice way to get extra vulnerables out as well. And if you wanted to make Ghost Spider a Raider just for this, that'd be good. I prefer as a Striker in raids, but when she's not doing that blind, it makes sense to have her as a Raider. As far as T4s go, the passive here is really just giving damage, and it's getting the damage in raids as well. It's damage on her, like, passive retaliation. It's not that big a deal. The passive here, also from Noir, is just damage in raids. That's not going to be impacting anything. The passive on Peter B is also in raids. Safeguard, and this character has 3 or more Spider Society allies. I can't read the rest of what it does, but I don't think this is necessary. I've heard from somebody that I trust, that they don't need any T4s to get through this whatsoever. Most of their T4s are a raid balance. You see here, this Penny doesn't even have a 6664. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to rectify that. Actually, he doesn't have enough purple ability materials for this. Let's see. We're going to want this one for sure. Let's go ahead and get this one powered up a little bit here too. Clear all negative effects. We're going to want that one. And can we still do the basic? Okay, so we don't even have the special. We don't even have it at 6664. The reason I'm laughing right now is because I waxed the first node with this team a second ago, so that's going to be fun. Let's look at the second team that we're going to be using, and that is going to be your Hive Mind team, but we're not going to be able to use Cosmic Surfer, Symbiote Surfer, aka Void Knight. We're going to be able to use him, so we're going to have to sub in a different city character. You can look at characters like Vulture, or possibly a surviving Spider Society member. There's going to be them, so don't worry about that. But the Hive Mind team is uniquely poised to take on the second node, as you'll see. As far as the ISO setup goes here, it doesn't really matter. You want to have enough vulnerables working its way in and enough strikers, especially on the Gwenum, because she does give energy when she does her basic. That's going to be pretty important, right? As far as T4s go, we have one on Goblin. I don't think that's where he gets the damage. No, it's not, so you don't necessarily need that one. You would want the T4 onto Carnage. This is going to give you an extra 10% speed bar, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that one on. Again, you can see Carnage here doesn't even have 6664. I didn't realize some of them were missing 6664. The Venom doesn't have 6664 either, and Gwenom doesn't have 6664. So this is not even a raid-ready team, and they're going to be perfectly fine. And the final team we're going to use is the same team we used in the last video, the Morgan Le Fay video, is going to be our Extreme X-Men. This is a much more developed team. Gear tier 15, level 80 across the board. This is the ISO setup. The T4s that matter the most here are going to be the Nightcrawler passive, the Sunspot passive, and the Gambit special. That's really all you need. Let's go do some gameplay. Sorry, I got to blow my nose. My fucking sinuses are going crazy. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, so here we are at Node 1, and we're going to load in with our Spider Society at 568k power. So not exactly blowing the doors off on the power scale there. Alright, so the first thing we want to accomplish here is we really want to take out Cable, Blob, and then Captain Sam. Now, it's unfortunate here we didn't get enough vulnerables to land on the people we wanted to, so I'll start this just by going for the Negasonic Teenage Warhead, because I forgot her name for a second. I do want to hit into that vulnerable to give an extra speed bar away. Then we're going to go right for the Cable. We get offense up using our Peter B. Parker. Another thing we could have done along the way is we could have went and targeted the Captain Sam here. The reason to do that would be to land this stun if we had the T4 in it, but we don't have the T4 in it, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Let's go ahead and just finish off the Cable. Let's go ahead and spread all this nasty stuff to the enemies. Not going to spread everything because we don't have the T4 in it, of course. So there goes Polaris. And now what I'd really like to do is take out this Blob, because he's going to be giving deflex. Every single turn I take, he's going to be giving deflex to his adjacent allies, up to 3. That's why we really want to take the Blob out. And this will do it right here. We're also getting the added benefit of putting slows on a lot of these adjacent enemies, which is great. And doing extra damage to that Captain Sam, because he is about to taunt, and that's going to be extremely annoying. There it is. We'll use the ultimate here. It's going to clear our debuffs and put Disrupt on the enemy team. Now, if the flow of the match isn't going similar for you the way it's going for me, it could be because Pav's passive gives 5% to a random ally, I believe. But we're just going to continue on. We want to make sure we can take out this long shot. There's a lot of X Factor members on the field, so that's a lot of speed bar, so we take him out. The sooner the better. But of course, we don't want to ignore this annoying Captain Sam. We'll take him out next. And now this is something the Superior 6 team never could do. The Spider Society team is just so powerful at low levels that you get amazing results like this. That penny stun is super unfortunate. Alright, there goes one. Let's go ahead and do as much damage over here as we can, since that Magneto got the speed up. Take out the jugs. And if we lost our guys here, it'd be unfortunate, but it would be acceptable. We'd come in, we'd clean up with Hive Mind, and we'd go from there. Kill target doesn't matter too much here. You should probably just go for the weakest enemy, unlike what I did, where I just went for Shatterstar for no particular reason. We lost our Penny Parker. So yeah, again, like, if we wanted to make sure we could use these guys in the next node, we could reset until that happens for us, right? But I just don't think it's necessary. This is not unavoidable. No, so let's just use the basic. Peter B, do you have anything up? Nope. So we got no abilities available. This Magneto blind is a huge issue for us. game's gonna break. No, we're good. And there you go. So now we're going to go in and clean up with Hive Mind, then we'll use our Hive Mind on the node 2, which we're going to do anyway. That's why we don't mind losing our Spider Society here. All right, so I'm going to finish this off using Vulture with the 4 Hive Mind characters. We're going to go in here. We're going to do a quick cleanup. We left the Toad pretty low, so he's going to be automatic speed bar for Hive Mind characters, which is great. We also have Carnage, who's a much faster character than everyone on the field except for Toad, so we should be A-okay here. I guess there's enough heroes here that Vulture's going to go first before everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing damage onto this Magneto. We'll get the stun on him. There you go. And now what we want to do is make sure we don't leave with too many cooldowns off cooldown. So instead I'm going to just kind of let myself relax a little bit. And we're going to be using the Gwenom basic from here on out. Alrighty, she's got a vulnerable, so let's go up there. That's going to be 2 energy. Carnage is taking people out, unfortunately. Venom will strip the death proof. It looks like we're going to be killing here anyway. I don't think we have much of a choice. Looks like Gwenom's not going to get to go before Sharon Carter's next turn, unfortunately. But that's alright, let's head on over to Node 2 and we'll show you the gimmick behind the Hive Mind team. Oh, did I just fuck myself? I used the stun from Gwenom. Alright, so heading into Node 2, we're of course going in with the exact same team at 430k power. And what's going to be very important here is we didn't use the Vulture Ultimate. We saved that Vulture Ultimate so that when he comes into this node, he's going to be able to make sure he gets a Greg kill, which is going to activate our characters. It's also going to rewind the enemy characters to let us get further and further ahead. So Vulture goes first. He does a nice rewind. That should take the taunt off the Bishop. Carnage is now dead. He did his best. Let's go ahead. I'm just going to use a basic here on the Greg. And I need to get a stun on that Gambit as fast as possible. Now, unfortunately, I did use the Gwenom ultimate turn in that last fight, which I really should not have done. So we're going to have to stall out and reach Gwenom's second turn. Let's get that taunt off of the Bishop. All right, now here's the RNG moment. If we land this stun, then we're good to go. If not, then we'll have to reset. So there you go. Even after doing a absolutely atrocious setup, it does look like we're going to be fine to kind of use the Hive Mind shenanigans to get through this. Maybe I spoke too soon. Red Goblin's going to bring him back. And now we're okay. Perfect. You see the Greg kills are doing us wonders right now. I'd like to try and actually, yeah, I don't do as much damage to the Gambit as possible. And now I want to make sure I'm hitting as many people as possible to push people into red. We got to get to that Wong before it's too late. We're going to attack the Greg head on here. All right. Good stuff. We are stuck behind this Wong, but that's okay. As long as we keep killing Gregs to keep our Carnage alive. There goes the taunt on the Wong. Striker Venom, please. Thank you. Kill another Greg. Obviously, we got to be a little careful. We don't want to take that Hela out just yet. Let's take the Greg out. I wonder if that bleed's going to kill my Carnage here. Heal block not doing me any justice. There he goes. Spread all this now. Let's get offense up, defense up. We got a stun here. We'll go ahead and throw that over on Bishop. I'm keeping a very close eye on Carnage here. Yeah, he died. All right. No, we're going to just... fuck. What a waste of time. I should have just reset the Spider Society node. How do we want to... Do we want to say 3 teams are necessary? Because you could. I just was stupid with the Gwenum stun. Should I just go smash Batman's head in again? Let's redo this. We'll keep all the preamble. We're just going to redo the node parts. All right, so heading into node number 1, we're going to use our straight Spider Society team. If I could find them. Bloop, 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 bloop. Whoops. I guess they'll be in the raid tab, won't they? So straight Spider Society team. Once again, if you want to make Peter B. Parker a healer, I think that's perfectly acceptable here. But they are extremely well equipped to take care of this first node. I got through it super easily one time, and then not so much the second time, and now we're on the third time. So I do want to make sure you guys know it's not going to be automatic, even with these teams. Now, this is a extreme punch. And you can see there's gear tier 17, level 94 characters. Some of my characters are level 80, gear tier 15. Some are gear tier 14, level 75. And the fact that we're able to get through this is pretty remarkable, right? But if you have to do a few resets, don't let that bum you out. Now, what I would like to do is I want to make sure I take out the Captain Sam America and the Blob. The reason we want to take those 2 out first is because we plan on one-shotting this node now. If we had to 2-shot this like I did with my initial time, and I had to use Superior 6, then I want to take Cable out. But if we have Spider Society, it's going to make it a lot easier for us to make the decision to go for these guys over here. So you want to start by getting rid of the Blob, because the Blob does give deflex to Captain Sam. If you luck out and you get the Disrupt to land on Captain Sam with the Noir Ultimate targeting Captain Sam, you can go that route. Instead, for me, I'm just going to take out the Blob and then work on the Captain Sam after that. I'll special targeting the Captain Sam here, though. If I had the T4 on the Penny here, which I don't, as you saw earlier, then that could actually land a stun, and then this whole thing is that much easier. We could spread a couple of these nasty debuffs to our enemies. Nothing landed on Captain Sam because of his insane block chance. But Blob is now gone, which is going to make it easier to get through this Captain Sam. Alright, go for Captain Sam. And once Captain Sam is gone, it's going to call in that next wave. I guess before even. I'm actually going to come over here and give all these guys offense down and disrupt. And then let's make sure we finish off the Captain Sam. So it's kind of a waste of a stun, but because I know Penny's a striker, I guess she flips the death proof anyway. That was just a waste of the stun and the energy, which I guess is just going to go to show how amazing the Spider Society team is, the fact that they don't even need that to get through this. Alright, so now we got these last guys. We do need to be a little bit concerned here, because if the Magneto groups us in and gets blind on us, it's going to snowball to a very, very annoying degree. Let's get a slow on him. Try and stop that ultimate from coming as much as possible. We'll take that speed up off of him. And of course, the X Factor bros coming in there. Every time they get a crit, they're going to give themselves speed bar. So that could be a huge snowball issue as well, right? Alrighty, we're going to go here. Again, if I had the T4 here, then this is an auto win, because that's a stun on top of the Magneto. I'll accept death as a secondary consolation prize, though. And now, after Magneto's gone, I want to start focusing down this long shot, because long shot is the passive that gives them the speed bar. If the Spider Society team lives through this node, it's going to make the next node all the easier. I want to save as many cooldowns from Pav as I can. And there you go. That's me for the first. So ending the second node, we have two options. We can just hit it with Spider Society again, if you just want to put further investment in Spider Society, or we could use the gimmick and use our Hive Mind team. I'm going to show you the gimmick because these are both raid teams. You should be building up both these guys anyway. My battery life's at 90. My phone just feels a little hot. Should I just use Lizard here? Instead of Vulture? Because we didn't prep Vulture. Normally I would have prepped him. Something like that. Yeah, I just want to go in here and see what the turn order looks like. I guess Morbius is not Spider-Verse. Okay, so the Greg didn't even take 50% damage. Oh yeah, it's because he's 70. I would have thought that worked better. Anyway. All right, so for node number 2, there's a couple options that we talked about. We can do full Spider Society. We could use our Hive Mind with a character from the Spider Society team that might have lived if we lost some people on the way. Could be Pav, could be Noir. Those are kind of your only two options. We could use Vulture here, but one thing is consistent. We need to get a kill on the Greg, depending on his spawn. So with Pav here, he's going to go very quickly. He's actually going to give speed bar, which might be enough in and of itself. But ultimately, we want to get a kill on the Greg, because that's going to give our Hive Mind characters 30% speed. And the main thing we need to do here is get a stun on that Gambit before he absolutely obliterates us. So see, the Greg spawned over there beside the Wong. He could spawn in front of the Wong, or in front of the Hela, or in front of the Bishop. So there's a 50% chance he spawns where we want him to. He didn't this time. This is where we'll see if Pav is going to pay off if he goes all the way over to Greg. He kind of danced around Greg, so that's not exactly great. But we're able to... Actually, no, we're not, because Pav didn't do enough damage to the Bishop. This is an auto reset at this point. So if we were to have killed the Greg, what happens is our Gwenom gets more speed bar than the Bishop does, and she's able to get a stun on that Gambit before he rips us apart with his passive. And that is why you're able to do the node with Hive Mind. This is the gimmick, right? The gimmick is we stun the Gambit and we just spam kill the Greg for that 30% speed bar as much as possible. We take out the entire first wave before we even consider killing the Hela. And if we can carry the Hela all the way in to the second wave, then we do that as well. So let's see if Pav wants to go ahead and hit that Greg for us this time. Looks like that's also a no. Let's go ahead and reset this again. 50% chance sometimes feels like a 5% chance in Scopely RNG, right? Here we go. Yeah, if a full Spider Society team, if you just build them up higher, I like that too. Spider Society has unseated the Extreme X-Men team as the primary raid team, in my opinion. Yeah, he really likes that spawn spot today, huh? All right, Pav, get on over there, buddy. There we go. There's the kill on him, which is going to give us more speed bar than the Bishop gets. And now we got the RNG stun on Gambit. And he did not resist it. Plus, we killed another Greg, giving us even more speed bar. So now what I do is I just want to continue killing the Gregs. I don't want to take those debuffs off of Gambit, though. So, of course, do not use the Carnage special targeting the Gambit in that case. All right, we unfortunately have to take out this Greg. We want to keep our speed bar up. Single target is not fun, but it's something we got to do. We use the ultimate here, killing a Greg, giving ourselves offense up. Also giving us lots of energy. All right, take a Greg again. And now, because we only have 4 symbiote members, we do got to remember that Wong will eventually take a turn. We're not getting enough speed bar to be lapping these guys. So we want to get ahead of that Wong before he ults us, because that is a very, very scary ult. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to spread all these debuffs from Proxima over there. But of course, if we push more than just the Greg, we do end up getting additional speed bar to carry us. All right, I'm going to go right after this Wong now. I'm going to go back down here and hit this Greg. I was hoping to push that Morbius. No luck. I'll put an ability block on Wong. I just don't want to get stuck behind the Wong's taunt. My phone is getting a little heated because we're doing all 3 of these Scourges back to back. All right, so if we were to die here, guys, that would be a reset. Looks like we're going to be fine. All right, next we'll get a stun on the Bishop. This is going to stop his retaliates, which is really nice. And then we'll go back over to this Wong. Guarantees us to hit the Greg. And we're just maintaining the speed lead as much as possible. As much damage as Wong as could. Great. More energy here. Tell you what, I'm definitely feeling not having as many T4s. That's for sure. All right, let's take the Wong out. There he goes. Next, I want to focus my attention on the Bishop here. I want to take him out as well. We'll ult here, giving ourselves defense up and offense up. Looks like Hela is about to ult us. Might be a good time to take her out. There you go. No ult from her. Gambit's going to bleed out. Bishop is going to bleed out. Let's help them along the journey. And now nothing left but that last wave. So in this wave, we really want to stun the Agatha. And then we want to control the Dazzler. I'll wait till I have Venom taking a turn, because Venom is going to be able to bypass the dodges on the Dazzler. There we go. We'll avoid putting any debuffs on the Unlimited members, because that does give them speed bar. Venom is back with his second turn, which is going to be an ability block on Dazzler. And then from here, it's pretty much over. Alrighty. And now we can hit auto. And that's basically the win, guys. As soon as you get through this city section, it's going to be very, very easy to finish up. And this was the Hive Mind team that wasn't even 6664. This is actually a smaller team than what I did it with. And truth be told, we made it harder on ourselves by not simply just bringing Spider Society in here. Spider Society could have came in and beat both of these nodes at the level we had them at, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. So you have a couple options. That's going to lead us into node number 3. So let's go ahead and talk about that node. When Hive might be farmable? Very soon. Like very, very, very soon. We used Cloak and Dagger in difficulty 8. We used Symbiotes when it first came out. We used the old school Symbiotes. It's kind of funny. They were still like a half-decent raid team at the time. And we used the Symbiote Spider-Man stun on them. Yeah, hope you're having a dope-ass day, Bloody Crow. Forge. Okay. Alright, guys, so heading into node number 3, we're just going to use the Extreme team. This is going to be very similar to the Morgan Le Fay trial, if you watch that video, where it's pretty automatic. It's pretty automatic. So I'm just jamming out. I'm going to do a lot of editing. Alright, so what I really like to do is I really like to stun the T'Challa over here. He's kind of like the only big threat. And then we're going to do some controlling effects onto people like Hawkeye, who's got a turn meter rewind, and Kate Bishop, who has the buff strip. So we get to spread out these ability blocks and those stuns to those 3 members. And then from here, we're just going to do as much damage as possible. Now, because we're only doing 2 nodes here, as opposed to the 4 that we did at the Morgan Le Fay event, you do want to be mindful to get as many charges on Sunspot as possible, because that's how he gives energy. It's according to how many charges he has. So make sure with your Sunspot you're attacking into as many vulnerables as humanly possible. It shouldn't be difficult because you should have Raider on at least Gambit and Nightcrawler. Hopefully Cyclops as well. So you have like a lot of targets that are going to have the vulnerables. And of course the retaliations don't hurt. They give you some charges as well. Alright, so let's get the defense down on them, targeting into a vulnerable. We'll go ahead and do the special. Not sure why I did the special. Probably should have just did the basic. We'll ult with Gambit here. We got 5 charges on the Sunspot. Means we're going to get 5 energy. We'd like to get that up to at least 7. For no particular reason. I just think that's a fun number. We'll stun the Ebony Maw here. We could, of course, leave the Hela alive and just farm off the Greg. Yeah, he's got a vulnerable. Let's go ahead and hit into him. And now we're up to 7, so that's good enough for me. I'm happy enough to move on to the next node like this. But maybe I'll be greedy and go for one more, yeah? Alright, that's going to bring us up to 9? Yeah, 9 charges. That's perfect. And Gambit, or sorry, not Gambit, but Cyclops sitting at 20 charges, so he's going to have an amazing ult. Sorry about the lag. My phone is getting incredibly hot. Yeah. Why is it getting so hot? All we're doing is playing the game. Take off my phone case? Yeah? Is that going to be actually helpful? Alright, and the final node, node 4, again, of course, just hitting with the extreme. We're going to have so much speed here. The Nightcrawler stops the Emma speed reduction, makes it even easier. And from here, with the energy and the Cyclops ultimate, this wave is a complete joke. Or this whole node is a complete joke. I'll start with the ultimate here, get them all slow. Yeah, I'll do the ultimate from Sunspot as well, give them all defense down. This first wave used to be the difficult wave. Not really anymore with the addition of Nightcrawler here. I guess we should love tap that Silver Samurai in, huh? And that's going to be it, guys. That is how you're going to be able to get your hands on a 7-star Rogue. One of the... It's probably the second easiest to invest in because, again, it's all raid teams. We got the Spider Society, Hive Mind if you want to get fancy with it and have fun with that gimmick, and then the Extreme team that just waxes it down. Now, of course, if you're watching this in the future and these are no longer the raid teams, you're going to have a different calculation to make, right? So this was done at the tail end of May 2024 if you're watching this in the future. There's probably even better teams, or maybe they made these events not even... nearly as restrictive. Maybe everything's open by this point. One could hope. But guys, as I said before in the Morgan Le Fay event, these Scourge events were actually really fun. And if you wanted to just do it normally, do it properly, I think that is completely reasonable. I know that when these first came out, we loved them. We absolutely loved them. We went hard on them. A lot of people complained about the reset nature, but everyone always was as hyped when the next one came around. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it got you your 7-star Rogue, and I hope you have yourself a wonderful weekend. Bye for now. Gonna watch the game close in 2027? There you go. Alright, now let's see for Archangel. What does he have for villains? I would like to do Cabal. I'd rather do Cabal because they're needed for the Old Man Logan event. So we're staying with the characters you got to invest in. Oh, perfect. He's got it. It's easy. Okay, so let's do Archangel. Difficulty 10. Revive once. 30%. All minions, yes. Yes. No. I don't hate this one, zombification. Don't care. Don't care. This song is gonna drive me fucking insane. Has it just going the whole time? Oh my god. No, I definitely did it with Archangel too. Yeah, I definitely did it with Archangel too. I'm fine with this one. Minor offense up, sure, why not? Gain immunity. Don't like that. Do I? Well, we're gonna be stuck behind a pre-taunt the first node anyway, right? And then after that, Nightcrawler's just gonna rip it off. You get to use villains now. Sure. Sure. No. Sure. 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 We're way above the points needed. No. Sure. Not that one. Take this one off. Sure. I think this is what I did. Oops. Okay. Is there any I just don't want to equip? I guess we don't need to have gloating on. Not that it matters. Nobody's gonna die. We don't need to have that one on, so we can have gloating back on. There you go. Alright guys, it's going to be the third installment of the maxing out your Horsemen with budgeted characters, although the teams that I'm using are a little bit bigger, because unfortunately it was just, didn't tie, no, let's just leave that part out. Alright guys, it's going to be the third installment of maxing out these Horsemen characters star levels, starting with Archangel, or finishing with Archangel rather. We're going to be doing difficulty 10 with the following Scourges of Pied: Gloating, Overcharged, Unstoppable Force, I Don't Need Skills, Bleeder 2, Butterfly Effect, Look at Me, When It Rains, Rise Anew, Super Soldier Serum, Undead Swarms, Vanguard, and Vile Resurgence 2. Now let's go look at the teams we're going to use to do this. Okay. We're going to be leaning into our Cabal team very heavy here. The reason for that is they're needed for the Old Man Logan event as well. So we're double dipping into legendary unlocks. They're probably the best minions, or best villains in the game right now. But there's only 3 of them, so we need a couple more characters. In this case, I'm going to strongly suggest we go with characters like Kang. The reason for that is he's going to be needed for the Nova unlock event, and he's going to give you a lot of value later down the road. And then you might as well bring Emma, because we're going to need her for the Old Man Logan event as well. Besides that, we're also going to need a global team, global hero team, I should say. And that's going to be our Extreme X-Men. The Extreme X-Men we've used so far in all of these. Now, this is going to be a much bigger team than is needed. I did it with a level 75 year tier 14 Extreme X-Men. The most important T4 is being the Nightcrawler passive, the Sunspot passive, and the Gambit special. Now, I actually don't know what Cabal T4s we have on here, but I would suggest that you're going to need a couple on the Namor, particularly. Perfect, there's nothing here. We would want the, I believe it's the Ultimate on Namor, because it's going to be giving an additional speed bar rewind. And it's going to be flipping all positive effects. So we're going to want that one on Namor. Everything else is going to just be a little bit extra. The leader abilities are very, very nice. Giving the Safeguard, and in Crucible doing a bunch of things. The Ultimate is going to clear revives. That could be helpful against these minions that we're going to be facing in the first section. You don't need it, but it's a nice one. And then the special, I would say the special is going to be necessary because we're going to be calling in villains for that one, okay? As far as the ISO 8 setup goes, this is perfectly fine if you have other sources of vulnerables. What I would suggest, though, is that you want to make Iron Patriot a skirmisher. That's just going to make it a little bit easier. I'm just going to leave him at level 1. It's not a very difficult mode to get through, especially with these power levels. And I'll want Namor as a striker. Again, I'm just going to leave him at level 1. So let's go do some gameplay. Alright, so we put a couple T4s on for our boy Ott, but they're good T4s. He'll enjoy them. Alright, so here we are on node 1. Let's go ahead and get in there. And we do have our Cabal members. And of course, if you really wanted to get spicy, you could go with Carnage and Red Goblin. That's a lot of fun too. There's a lot of options for us to go with here. I don't see Emma. Why don't I see Emma? There she is. When I did this, I didn't have the Cabal team yet, so I ended up using Superior 6, and it was perfectly fine there as well. But Cabal gets it done even easier. We'll go ahead and do some damage over here. And the reason Cabal does it even easier is because Cabal has a ridiculous amount of healing coming from those leader attacks. Alright, let's hit him with the big rewind. And you see that big rewind rewinded some of them to before they were born. And then all the dodges from Symbiote Spider-Man. Get out of here, Symbiote Spider-Man. Nobody likes you. And as you can see, these minion nodes, an absolute joke when you use Cabal. They were pretty much a joke as well with Superior 6. But it's nice that we can use Cabal as they're needed for another legendary character. When the second wave drops, I really want to control that Magneto and the Juggernaut. Not because they're a threat, but because they're annoying. We just don't want to get stuck behind them and have to have this match drag on longer than is absolutely necessary. We'll try and save some Kang abilities, not because we need them, just because it'll make it faster on the second node. And that'll be it for this node. We'll move on to the second one. The second one is a little bit more difficult, but only because the second wave has a couple of revive characters in it. Now, the unfortunate truth is that Archangel's trial is super easy, but Archangel as a character is also super irrelevant now. Being that he's not the best plug-and-play character, he'd need like an additional 5 speed stat to be kind of useful as a plug-and-play character. But his team is completely removed from any sort of raid meta, and they get further and further away stat-wise from relevancy as well. I'll go ahead and hit them with a defense down and the rewind from Kang. Looks like defense down didn't land because that Kang definitely doesn't have the T4 on, I guess. That's fine. I didn't see a single resist, so I'm assuming that's a T4 issue. Or maybe a T5 issue. Or T3, whatever the case may be. We're just kind of taking out characters as we go here, characters that are annoying. There's no real rhyme or reason for who we're taking out. This team is just so overkill. This would be overkill at level 75. It'd be overkill probably at level 70. The villain section was never meant to be difficult at all. And so the fact that they're now letting us use villains in what used to be just minions means that it's supposed to be easy. Alright, there's the first life on the hand sentry. There's the second one. Get a nice little heal on our Emma from that. And let's take out this this swarm. Oh no, he's in stealth. He just doesn't look like it. So we want to go for the domino in this case. We go for the domino so that we're actually able to take out the Deadpool. Oops, I meant to use the special there. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, we could do another rewind. We're nearing the end of the second node. We can't use these characters after this anyway. Again, there's no real kill order. Like in the last videos, we had sort of kill orders, kill priorities, you know, save certain abilities so that we can cover the enemies and slows. That's not really the case in this section of the Archangels, especially with Cabal, because you're just, kit-wise, you overpower it so much. Alright, there goes Drax. Now, if I wanted a particular kill target, it'd probably be Rocket Raccoon here. You'll take him out right now. And then after Rocket, it would be the Moondragon here, especially because she's in the middle, spreading all that nice damage. And there you go. That's it for the mini segment, guys. Now, the next section is actually quite difficult, but luckily, we've already invested in the Extreme for Morgan and for Rogue, and they're needed for raids, and they're an amazing team, so use them here. And if you want to build them up further than Gear Tier 14 level 75 to like what I have, Gear Tier 18 on this account right now, then feel free to do that. And if you want to build them up even higher, then do that, because they are an absolute juggernaut of a team. So let's get in there. So this first wave is kind of going to determine everything about your Global Heroes section here. You might need to do a lot of resets. Getting through to that yo-yo is a pain. They did give Phantom X a arbitrary on-spawn taunt, just so that you can't get to him. So we are going to be eating a lot of damage here, and we're not going to be able to do too much damage because of all the defense ups and the offense downs that come from the yo-yo. You see she dodged the slow there. That's also very bad. So we're kind of at the mercy of just surviving everything until we're able to get to that yo-yo. Luckily, the Forge Ultimate should take us past that taunt. That's great. And we got an ability lock on Phantom, so he's not going to renew that taunt right away. So let's go ahead. We'll use the Nightcrawler Ultimate. That's going to put slow on everybody. We got by the dodge and everything that was on yo-yo, which is fantastic. Alright, some big damage comes in, but that's okay. And we go right for yo-yo. Ah, we're stuck on the taunt from this round. But that's okay, though. We're going to get past this taunt relatively quickly. And the reason we go for yo-yo and we don't go for the, say, Minerva, who did just get a taunt, is because we want yo-yo gone, and Minerva's going to revive the first person that died, which in that case, I believe, was going to be the Ghost. Alright, so we do have the pre-taunt on the Silver Center. It's not arbitrary, sorry. It's on there because I put that Scourge on there. So because there is another tank, Yo-Yo is no longer doing her passive. But we're still stuck on this tank. It looks like we're going to be taking him out before we can get to that Yo-Yo. I'm definitely feeling the difference than when I did this on level 75. So, yeah, I just like to further reiterate. If you just want to wait till your character's like Gear Tier 18, Gear Tier 15, sorry, Gear Tier 15, level 80, I think that's a perfectly acceptable thing to do. There is really no rush to get Archangel. There is absolutely no rush to get this guy. He is, I guess, an okay character to go with Cabal if you have like no other options, but with characters like Kang in existence as a new player, you're not going to want to build up full Masters of Evil anyway. It just doesn't really add up. Yeah. Alright, so let's take out this Mr. Negative. And we're at 9 charges on Sunspot. That's fantastic. So one thing you do want to do is you want to go from the first node to the second node with at least 7 charges up. That's going to give you a damage increase from the Sunspot passive as well as 7 energy on spawn. That's why we absolutely need to have the Sunspot passive T4'd, not just for this trial, but also for the Rogue trial and also for, most importantly, the Morgan Le Fay trial. All right, let's go do that last node. All right, so this next wave is quite easy. It's the final wave on this node that's going to be the problem. So we're going to start by using the Nightcrawler Ultimate. You can see it pretty much kills everybody. We'll then follow up with the Sunspot Ultimate. This probably will kill everybody. Very, very close. Again, this is a big Extreme team, but with Extreme being farmable, they're kind of like the go-to team for new players as soon as they hit level 75 and can get into that Heroes campaign where both Sunspot and Gambit are farmable. After that, we want to take out the Omega Red. We'll get a stun on him if we can. That'd be perfect. Great. Now, one thing we do want to do is we want to save the slow from the Cyclops Ultimate, but also the buff strip from the Gambit Ultimate. The next wave is going to drop in with a very annoying Strife, and we don't want to get stuck behind him because there's going to be a nasty Gambit there. There's going to be a nasty Calling Wing, and we want to make sure we're able to get to those guys as quickly as possible. All right, I'll stop him from being able to clone anybody in case he clones the Nightcrawler. And then here we go. See, here's our nice slow on the entire enemy team. Looks like it was resisted by... No, it just killed the shield medic, and then the other guy has immunity. Now the Gambit ultimate will get us past the Strife taunt. But once again, because this team is level 80, gear tier 15, it's actually just automatic. At gear tier 14, it mattered a little bit more, but this was just too easy. And there you go, guys. That's going to be it for our little three-piece Horseman max out for Archangel, Rogue, and Morgan Le Fay. The Red Hulk one will come down the line once Old Man Logan is done, and I get to put a little bit more investment into the new Avengers. The Red Hulk one demands a lot more attention, and it's actually better to do all 10 nodes on Red Hulk than to try and force 4 nodes on that one. But yeah, guys, there you go. That's another max out this character. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave it a like, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Stay happy, healthy, have fun. Look forward to a new player's perspective on the Old Man Logan event and other future Legendary events that come out. Bye for now, guys. All right, so we got those done. I got the footage now. I got to edit that, though. That's going to be annoying. I should have just held the record button down the entire time. I hit unrecord on a couple of them. I'm going to have to go through all that. Why not Raider on Panda? The triple taps aren't really important if Logan as a striker. Hold on a second. All right, looks like the kids are giving her a hard time. She wants me up a little bit earlier. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. It's easier for me to edit these off cam. So, oh no, I gotta do infographics. We're gonna do the infographics and then I'm gonna call the stream. I'm gonna edit these off cam and then I'll be back tonight for Old Man Logan, blog, all that kind of stuff. So let me go ahead and pull this up. Yeah, the ISO selection for the Old Man Logan team, the Mercs for Money, it can go a lot of different ways. I think there's a lot of different varieties you can have there. I like Skirmisher for Panda on the team now, and I like Striker for Old Man Logan Deadpool. Yeah, I just do. I much prefer the triple taps. So wait, you said the triple taps aren't really important if Logan as a Striker is hitting into vulnerable. Well, yeah, but the Skirmisher and Panda Pool guarantees the vulnerable. He's still going to hit twice. He's not going to hit twice if there's no vulnerable. And Panda's assist, even if it crits... Okay, so first let me log out of Ott's account. Thank you so much, Ott, for letting me use your account for that, buddy. I really appreciate that. Skirmisher is just to guarantee the triple tap. And you need to guarantee the triple tap because of... God, I'm going to sneeze here in a second. You need to guarantee the triple tap for the speed bar on Old Man Logan. Yes, they are correcting Old Man Logan to be as was written, not what screwed me over. Yeah, he's going to get fixed. Which I think is for the best. Let's do this. There, I'm just logging back onto my baby account, so I'm not screwing anybody over. Oh, we're gonna be able to do the legendary section on the J2D as well now for Dark Dimension 7. So we're pretty close to getting Mephisto. And with more Crimson gear coming in from events, like it's gonna happen pretty soon. Like we're ready for legendary. The second we unlock Old Man Logan, we'll be going into legendary. Do good, George. Hope you're doing good too. Do you have any 100 Star Neck and 100 Pager shards you have? I wish, dude. I do not. I'm very concerned about Old Man Logan unlocked for new players, though. I think I think it's going to be a lot harder than past events. Are there 4 Legos? What do you mean? Now that Rivals is done, I know, right, Portland? A lot less rivals. That's the thing, George. I'm not sure, and I'm not going to know if Gear Tier 14 is going to be viable because I brought my Cabal up for the temporal dimension, whatever that was. And then I brought Blacken It up for Arena. I brought my Spider Society up for Dark Dimension 5. Like, it's been long enough that I was able to invest in these characters, and I still have a shit ton of gold and training materials to upgrade further. But I did level some of them a little higher just because I was using them daily. Nah, no update yet, Portland. I gotta check that server and get more involved with that, though. I just have no fucking time. Iron Patriot? I got really lucky with Iron Patriot. So I already have him at 4 stars, I think. Yeah, I got him at 4 stars. So I think I pulled one yellow drop on him from his orb, but it was like 15 shards, I think. He clarified he meant for veteran players. I didn't ask a follow-up question since... Yeah, see, I'm just not sure if it's going to be like a, hey, Gear Tier 14's good, or Gear Tier 15's good, or hell, Gear Tier 16. I'm not sure where they're going to go with that. But, yeah, I'm on the fence. I really want to pull the trigger here and bring her up, because then I can do the city section of Dark Dimension, but... Yeah, difficulty 10 is Gear Tier 16? Okay, so then difficulty 8 should be, what, Gear Tier 14? It shouldn't be that bad, then. If there's $20 to be spent, that is good for Old Man Logan? Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. Old Man Logan's crazy. And although he's not going to be stupid broken like he was in the tournament, I think it's still worth it, in my opinion. Oh, whoops. That's a big version of me. Here, let's actually just delete this one. Let's copy this one. Boop. And let's do a rave. Ready? Wait. Oh, it's a rainbow! Look at me, it's a rainbow! You can't really see it anymore. Hold on. Let me turn this other one off. Oh, it's a party. It's a... Oh my god, fuck, stop! Oh my god! What the fuck was that? Oh my god, that was unnecessary, Light. Holy shit. What the fuck was that? I want my old light back. No, this light's never gone fucking strobe light on me. What the shit? Oh my god. Oh. Alright, I wasn't ready for that. Sorry for this. I was not ready for that. Holy god. Epilepsy in the making. Yeah, it almost got me. Okay, why did this page disappear now? Oh, because I'm not on it. That's why. Well, it's supposed to be like calm colors at first. We'll figure that out later. We'll figure that out later. That was a little much. Alright, I just need an example of my infographics. Okay. Turn on the red flashing? Yeah, 100%. Okay, so, wait, what have we gotten up to so far? So we have Panda Pool done. That's it. We only did Panda Pool. I didn't do the reworks or anything yet. Oh, God. Ketchup time, boys. All right. Let's start with Daken. Boop, 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 boop. Well, they already... Oh, we're already in a new X-Pack? That's interesting. Yeah, I'll have to, because the light was like calm colors at first. There's only 3 buttons on it, though. There's on, off, and then switch color. But apparently switch color, it leads into rave territory with no warning. And then if you turn it off, you turn it back on, it starts in rave territory. We'll have to figure that out. Twenty 22nd today? No. 24th. Scotty! How's it going, man? Health, damage, armor, focus, resist. Speed stat. An update in DPC and Nowhere Heist challenge. I have about 15,000 Dark Diamond credits, and the only thing good is for my ass with it. True. D8 is Gear Tier 18, level 80, 7 yellow, 5 red characters as enemies for OML Logan trial. Oof. Yeah, it looks like Gear Tier 15 might be the requirement on that one. That sounds pretty brutal. Ultimate. Special. Basic. Passiver. ISO 8. Yeah, I thought I put another one there. But that's it, right? That's it. Okay, perfect. Let's fill in the easy stuff. Hey, Jan John. Okay. $51 in damage. 51st. That puts his health at. Wait, is he tied? No, he's not tied. 1.977. 87th. Armor. 74160. Puts him at 111. $56,824. That's not bad at all. Puts him at 112. Wait, what? No. 14th. What am I doing? It's my 14th. No, it doesn't put him at 14th. It puts him at 12th. What am I doing? He's tied with Iron Patient for 12, so I always go up. 27-7. Real low on this one. 27-7. Puts him at 117th. Is there big stat adjustments? To what degree? Why do they do that? I don't know why they do that. Just make us mad? I don't think Mephisto is never won anything, oddly enough. I'll do this before I forget. I always forget. Whoops. You notice they used my old logo in the tournament? That's why I lost. I'll probably cave. Juicy's definitely gonna cave. After seeing Old Man Logan, he's definitely gonna cave. Old Man Logan, he's not gonna be what he was in that tournament, but he's still gonna be deadly. Absolutely deadly. Issues beating full secret defenders in arena. How do you beat them with your baby count? I actually haven't come up against them with my baby count, Bart. I haven't seen them on the baby count at all, to be honest with you. Oops. Let's see the T-Force. Hopefully it's cheap, because I want to build them on my baby account, too. I put nothing in them yet. On crit gain +1 stealth. When any enemies gain stealth... Yeah, okay. Well, his passive is mandatory. Reduce speed by 5%. Yeah, that's mandatory. Oh, God. Well, it's only reduced 5%. It only does it once, right? 5% is still pretty damn good. Oh, no. Repeats 2 times. 15% mandatory. 1000% mandatory. 100% piercing on all attacks. On bonus attack, if the target has stealth before the initial attack, apply heal block and trauma. In war, apply heal block. 2 turns trauma for 2 turns to the enemy support with the highest damage. God, he's a full T4 motherfucker, isn't he? He's a full T4 guy. He's a full T4 kind of guy. What is the passive? Okay, basic's nothing. Oh God. So if we wanted to ball out on a budget, it goes passive, ultimate, special is like highly valuable. How to beat Secret Defenders on my big account? Oh, I got Skrull, I got Big Tim Spider-Man, I got a huge Nightcrawler, Apocalypse. I have my own Secret Defenders. Like, there's a lot of ways to be Secret Defenders with the full array of options. Apparently they have 15 million currency for the red orb that has Cabal on our charts. I can't remember the name. Yeah, Sean, it was already reported. It was reported in my Discord, and I reported to the developers. Okay, so we're gonna go passive first because it's huge implications. Ultimate for sure. Special, basic. And before I forget, let's change the alignment on all these to be left aligned. Okay. I think most of them are, in fact, Dorky, I want to ask, do you think Mercs for Money is the most expensive team they've released so far? Both spending IRL and resources in-game wise? Why spending IRL? I don't keep track of the offer stuff just because I don't want to fall down that rabbit hole again. What about their offers is more expensive? Because the Cabal and at a time aspect of it? Because there's 2 teams there, plus like skill, hero, might as well be called Spider Society, that kind of thing. So, yes, but also, it depends on... Is Old Man Logan the most expensive legendary they've ever released? Because of the Starlight? It all depends on the second run, doesn't it? It all depends what they do for the second run of Old Man Logan. I think that's the thing to be most concerned about. Otherwise, though, like, if you are a competitive person, then yeah, I would say so. If you're a competitive person and you try and be competitive in all the game modes, especially like War and Crucible, and you need a big Old Man Logan, then yes, I would say so. Did you mean last season? Like ranked 24 on one account? I don't know about the Dorks. I actually got promoted to gold in my last match on the baby account. That was kind of cool. I hope we don't get rolled back. I want to start getting diamonds. Dorks is like 200s. Yeah, I don't think I broke into top 200 though. I got really complacent at the end. I just wanted to get it. I just wanted to do other things. When Rivals dropped, man, and I started like getting ready for that, everything else took a back seat. It's right by Dulam. Well, there you go. Scotty's very sassy because he knows like should have put more effort in. Daken is a surprisingly strong plug and play character. With his, he doesn't need them for rewinds, does he? Nope. He just does the rewinds. He does the bleeds. Him plus Robbie's great. Oh, DJ. Oh, DJ. Okay. With his speed bar gained from enemy stealth. Does he start with his ult turn 1? No, he doesn't. So he does start with his special. Why was he starting with his ultimate for me? Oh, he started with his ultimate for me on the stage 6 because it was stage 6. Stage 4, he chains attacks, flips positives into bleeds, bonus attacks enemy. He does the ability block if they're in stealth. Yeah, it's still very impactful. What does what do? Sorry. Your star just reset? Interesting. Recommendations for DD4 legendary nodes. Currently doing first clear. I like Morgan the Fae, Rogue, Green Goblin, and Doc Ock. I'm putting him in Panda and Deathpool of Firestar and Noir. I don't hate it. I did not, Sean. I still have the footage. What is the Rivals thing you bought too? No, you don't. You didn't buy it. He was just memeing. Daken is a surprisingly strong plug-and-play character. With his speed rate gained from enemy stealth, comma, and his devastating damage, look to use him against annoying on-spawn stealth enemies. Daken, and he does bleeds on his special, doesn't he? Sure does. Daken will be one of the fastest characters in that scenario to get bleeds out for characters like Old Man Logan or Robbie Reyes passives. It's a little bit bigger. Up a little bit. Okay. I like him as a raider. Striker but does make sense as well, though. I need a recommendation for video for the new CC rooms. Yeah, I'll try and get to it this week. I'm gonna have so much going on with the Old Man Logan and stuff like that. Yeah, with the Old Man Logan stuff, I'm gonna be pretty slammed this weekend. Also, it's the weekend, so it's like it's kid time, and my wife is all about that kid time. Badass picture. He's a villain, huh? Interesting. Do we want to make him a striker? No, I think this is fine. I like him as a raider for the vulnerables, but he does so many bleeds. I still like the crits better. I still like the crits better. So here's my thing. I think I prefer him as a raider for a couple reasons. More vulnerable just equals more damage, right? 10% damage across the board if people have vulnerables. If I were to plug this guy in with like a Robbie Reyes, I want Robbie Reyes to be the striker. His bleeds are going to do more damage, so it makes sense for me to keep him as a raider in that sense. When he's on his team and like Panda Pool is doing the assist, then he still wouldn't have vulnerables to hit into because Old Man Logan and Deadpool will be eating them all up. So I think I like this. I think I like this. Oops. Whoopsies. Thanks for catching that. Extremely T4 heavy, looks like it. I imagine Old Man Logan, with his awakening abilities being as good as Era, he's probably going to be like, oh, you want everything done on him. When did the Spotlight raid start? So many tags, my god. $29th, okay. I think Old Man Logan and Daken get pulled off for better comps. Yeah, so when Old Man Logan's not getting 20% speed when anybody gets hit, I think he's gonna be a better plug and play character, which is what I was trying to use him or as, but I get bit in the ass for doing that. I don't know. The Panda cleanse is really nice. Deadpool probably gets just trashed off the team, right? And Deathpool doesn't even want to be there, so. It's gonna depend on what you want to do, what ISO you want. I'm gonna be Striker. Yeah, I'd rather not have double taps, have him as Striker. That sounds about right, Jitsi. He's 120 speed, right? Yeah. That's when my Doom and my Starlight were supposed to go first, but no, I hit the Panda. You get 20% speed bar. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm still mad. Making this infographic is gonna reignite my rage. It's gonna reignite all my rage. Old Man Logan is 4th on damage. Okay. I'm not surprised. On health, 3.46. Not surprised there either. It's a ridiculous amount of health. He's 7th on health, and he can't be stunned until you get him to 50%. This character's broken, dude. Learn kits. Learn the bugged kits. Gotcha. Get right on that. I bet his armor's not bad either. 74,000? Yeah, it's not bad. It's about 111th. Oh, perfect. Focus. 125, 225. Yeah, he's landing his shit. He's #1 in focus in the game. My god. And his resistance, 27.7, so that he's just going to be equal with Daken on this one, right? 27.710, 117th, yeah. I should have 5 stars with an endgame accounts. I feel like all packs should be relatively easy. I think so, Big Spartan. I think it's going to be pretty easy for people like you. I'm fucking tired. What the hell? I got so much work to do. I can't be tired. I gotta edit those videos before. I gotta edit those videos before I leave. 2 hours? Not enough time. Shit. I gotta get those Horsemen videos out, because if I don't do it now, I'm gonna be stuck doing Old Man Logan stuff for the next, like, 5 days. Okay, mandatory. Mandatory. He's just mandatory on everything, isn't he? Oh god. Of course, it goes from flip nothing to flip everything. Okay. I guess the basic is not mandatory, but it might as well. Okay. What order is it in, I guess, is the question. It's probably still passive. No, it's the ultimate first. Well, he's specials first. Special ult pass. I don't know. Oh, he gains revive once. Okay, so it's special, ultimate, passive. But they're all mandatory, so it doesn't really matter. How good do you find a special Logan ability? Giving Daken the revive? It depends where you put him. Thanks, Jerry. I don't know if Jerry's being sarcastic or not. At the end of the day, you never know what could have happened. Could have lost against Mobile, could have lost against Dulom. So at the end of the day, we just gotta accept Dulom won. And we live in fucking hellland now, okay? We live in the upside down shitstorm hellland. And Dulom is the winner here. Wait a minute. That's not right. Special, okay. So it's this one, and then this one. I refuse. Fair enough, Storm. Or, I'm sorry, fair enough, Let It Grow. I don't think they have a section where they get used, do they? I don't want to say this. Like, I think, Striker is going to be just what I do on him. On the baby count, I'm making him Striker, that's it. I'll just say that. Tokens are useless because they're in like the damn and whatever. It's useless. Yeah, exactly. People are gonna want to use them in War Tonight, Crucible next week. Like, tokens are useless. If they want to do tokens, it should have been milestone rewards, right? I think we all agree with that. Okay, let me post these on the Patreon real quick. I think I'm gonna not do Deadpool and Deathpool for now, and instead I'm going to I'm gonna go edit those videos because I already don't have enough time to get them done. I'll try and get at least the Morgan the Fey one done, I think, because that's the one people ask for the most. On the Courage of Mystic boss note, last hit took the death proof off Cersei, who was last enemy, but she was alive in the time right now. I didn't get the note rewards, but it shows that it was beaten and I can't do... I can technically... Interesting. Who spawns with stealth? We got Noir, 2099. Skrull gets it quickly. Miles, yeah. Oh, the temp dimension? I like the temporal dimension. Before the fix. After the fix, I thought it was stupid. It was a waste of my time. I did on the baby count in 1 day. And now I have like 7,000 heals for no reason. It was stupid. Free resource reset? Okay, so more people are claiming they got it. Can I get more forge shards, please? I can, yay. I almost got forge maxed out. I think it'll be challenging. I don't think you gotta worry about that. If not, oof. I think difficulty 8 will be super easy, but difficulty 10 I'm hoping will be somewhat challenging. Now 5 people can sing into the tier. I think that's right, Juicy. All right. Dev's dad moment. I'll give you something to cry about. Yeah. Here, let me go in game and look at this stuff because I haven't actually looked at it. First, let me claim this stuff. Ooh, another 100 training mats. That's awesome. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I immediately got distracted. Okay. These are the milestones. So you guys are saying the highest milestone we can get to is 10? 2 red stars? That's for doing difficulty 10? It's a lot of gear to your team. It's kind of nice. Milestones go up to 13 million. That's crazy. His scores are going to be insane. So the highest we can get to is milestone 10, which is this. It gets you the unlock. So it puts him at 3 stars or 4 stars. Because he's a 4-star unlock, right? So, okay, and then you get the 2 red stars and the ranked rewards. Get up to 6 stars up to the 5,000 mark. How many people were getting the 6 stars in the first run last time? Was it 3,500? So an additional 1,500 people? $2,500. So 2 times the amount of people are getting the 6 stars. What do you use those gear tonight? The Old Man Logan or Apocalypse? I'd use an Old Man Logan myself. That's a nice bit of Crimson gear everyone's going to be getting too. Give the 3 reds on them. You have the Dark Diamond after that. So there's no such thing as a 5-star Logan then, right? Or is there a 5-star Logan in the milestones? Oh, there's a 5-star Logan in the milestones. So there's a chance that some free-to-play that don't have 5-5, it all depends on how many people get to... What are the chances that there's less than 5,000 people that have them at 5-5? Probably none, right? There's definitely 5,000 people that have them at 5-5. I'm just thinking, what are the chances that the top 5,000, the cutoff, is people at 4-4 doing difficulty 10 with 100% of the scourges turned on? I think you're right, Steve. What are the chances that 5,000 people bottom up to 6-6? Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, what are the chances that 5,000 people have them at 6-6? Top 500 is still getting the 7 stars. So they're not changing how many people are getting the 7 stars. They didn't change that. So what's the end thing? The end statement here then is less people get them at 5, more people get them at 6, and then nobody's gonna get them at 3, right? So in actuality, this was what we claimed it was. This is literally just Kraken protection. If they're giving out more stars anyway, this is just Kraken protection to protect those 7 stars for people. And you can tell by the milestones, right? You can tell by the milestones. Oh, if it didn't break. Oh my god, what's going on my phone? Yeah, that's what I said. There's no 3-star unlocks. You can tell by the milestones. Look at the jump. So if difficulty 10 is going to get you 2.3 million, but difficulty 15 is going to get you to 13.5 million. That's more than a... Is that a 5 times jump? It might be a 5 times jump. It's Kraken protection is what it is. No problem, Scotty. Easy clap. So that's all they did. All they did was they're giving more stars to people, but they're protecting the Kraken's 7-star unlocks. So it's just them targeting the middle class again. Why does the middle class always get shit on all the time? The middle class of the world, the people like the Dulomes, like the Jutsis, that could, if they wanted to, build up these teams and push themselves into the top 500, and they just shit on that. They just shit on the middle class all the time. It's like these guys are the fucking government. Sculpey's acting like the government. This is crazy. People that get tax breaks don't hate it either. No, you're not at fault for this. Yeah. Okay, well, there you have it. Now you know what you're going to do for future legendary characters. Hopefully they tell us ahead of time instead of what they did with Cabal. Although they did then give us better Cabal offers than launch offers. So it's fine, I guess. More than 500 will 7-star teams, so they'll find some of the top 5K 6 stars. I don't think so, Sean. You think more than 500 people have all the teams at 7 stars? Yeah, the real question is how long until the second run. That's true. And what are they doing? There should just be shards in the second run, right? Or they just all farm by the second run. They might just all be farmable second run. They keep these tokens as is. Might need Spider Sight at 6 stars? No, you don't. You don't. You can tell by this graphic right here. Oh, that's not right. Where'd it go? You can tell by this. Jesus Christ, this graphic right here. See, they only put the star value on the characters that actually need it. They don't say Cosmic Bio needs the stars, nothing like that. So we don't need the star levels on anybody but the tagged characters. The second rank could be completely different. Tokens are certain scores. I think that's fine too, because the characters will be farmable by then. I think it'll be fine, Zegger. I don't know. Did I check my stuff? Oh, did we get another story set, or did I just miss the last one? I'm confused. No, none of that. Nightcrawler, yes please. I'm looking for Ghost Spider. Because once they get 7th red on Ghost Spider, it activates her diamonds. God damn it. And that's why I'll never find her. My ratings are almost all 4 blue. So I'll start working on Apocalypse soon. Ugh, the Mystic section? This sounds horrible. Are we not increasing the Gamma raid difficulty for today? Since the last few days for those raids, we need to have gear tier 14 for those Cypher. We could try it. We could try it. The next one we're not gonna be able to do because you need gear tier 16 to be. That's one way to use raid energy, I guess. That's one way to use raid energy, I guess. We could try for those first time rewards. I don't know who's all gonna have gear tier 14 though. I will for Spider Society, for Secret Defenders, but that's about it. Any required characters that shortest something like Iron Patriot? Yeah, you're probably right, Steve. Yeah, so we did definitely lose the energy. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, okay, I need to go edit that video. Let's just get this done. Damn, I could have gotten the 2 T4s. That's annoying. Let's get offense up. Let's get a vulnerable over on the She-Hulk, on the She-Hulk, on Squirrel Girl. There we go. Hit into the expose. Hit into the expose. Damn, we're still stuck here, huh? That's annoying. Loki's dead. That sucks. I guess we're just gonna basic here. This all kind of sucks. I don't want him to do his ult. Can I stun one of these guys already? Please and thanks. Nope, guess not. I don't have my guys built up enough to like land stuns and stuff. That's the annoying part. Ugh. Vol is gonna be far from her ult, isn't she? I don't think we win this node actually. Oh Jesus Christ! Ah, the stun didn't land. Come on. Oh, we're so far from our ultimate. Oh, that's not good. And he's got a deflect up. Oh, thank God we landed the expose. But this gambit, these gambits are tearing us apart. Okay, we need to hit into the expose. I need my characters back. I think Black Knight's gonna be out very quickly. Yeah, what up, Vitality? You getting that itch for rivals yet? I've been itching, man. I just need another hit. Just give me another hit of the rivals, please. So rewind, there you go. Vol brought us back. That's why we have a big Vol. The Adam Strange and Enmity mod trial are in review and not playable right now? I didn't see that. Give me all my energy back. Nice, she's ready. If we even get to do the boss node. I can't believe we lost energy on a goddamn crash. What do we have to open here? Gold orb, basic orb, bunch of nothing. Okay. Oh, I have that to spend. I'm working on Pegasus right now. They're my last team. No, that's right. I'm not done. I need Pegasus still for ISO 4. You need these. Okay, I already farmed that today. So then you need these. The drop rate on the ISO Blue campaign is so bad. I do farm about 4 months at the beginning. There are signs people knew that, but they won't confirm. Yeah, there's some like whispers that, you know, some people know it's coming. I want so bad just to do this. Not that, but do this. And then do Dark Dimension. You know what? It doesn't matter. There's no rush to get Dormammu. I need to not do that. Thanks for the gifted sub, buddy. For 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. I don't know why it's like blurred out like that though. Thank you so much. I'll need to check into that. But Rolf Kieran with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you. And Marky Mark raiding with the party of 16. What up, Marky Mark? Hope you had an amazing raid. All right, we are gonna do the this now. This thing. This whole thing. We're gonna do the Morgan Le Fay Max thing together. Let me do this. Boom. Boom. Okay. I made an ad for Into the AM. That's why this shirt. That's why I got this button-up shirt on today. Oh, it's another one. Thank you so much for spreading the stream. Who did it? Master Gilgamesh with another 5 getting subs. Thank you so much. Really appreciate all the support, guys. You guys are awesome. And if that puts us into a hype train, then I guess we're gonna have to get all epileptic seizure here, and I'll just put it on, and you can just watch me die. Okay, so let's find all the footage here. This is gonna be kind of a nightmare to go through it all. Your ass is on timeout. Oh, Jerry, what did you do? They must have Flavor Boy spreadsheet BK has always been listed on the Farmable in 4 months list, but they would never acknowledge if it was correct or not. Oh, there you go. Maybe they weren't allowed to acknowledge if it was correct or not. So it should go up to here. But a lot of this is going to be wrong. You're breaking shit? I didn't do it? Oh. I did it for the content, Jerry, and I'll do it again. Okay, yeah. These first 2 clips are useless. What up, Suma? How's it going? Okay, let's use our own music for this instead of whatever was playing. Room rolls? No, we didn't. It's fine though.
How's it going, everybody? I get requested quite a bit to do videos on how to max out the Horsemen. We kind of had that beginner video
Let's check this
that
out.
unlocked and saying, hey, just extrapolate this. Do with the full. Let's take a second and go look at the team that we're going to be using to accomplish this very easy feat.
Boom, boom.
What we really need is going to be our Extreme X-Men. If you talk about...
Hey, relax, relax. What did I just do? What did I just do? I went to like a whole other slide. Go in here. We should cut off right here. Boom. Boom. Cut it. Boom. Okay, we talk about the extreme. Far too much.
As far as ISO setup goes, this ISO setup is perfectly fine. I would switch Forge to a healer in this case.
Was that another one live or was that...
Because we are overbuilt here. So
Gilgamesh with another gifted tier 1 sub. Thanks, Gilgamesh. Appreciate you giving that scallywag Jerry one.
Talked about estimated run score of 3.39 million. And then we're going to give it a start. Now, one thing with these runs, guys, is it's never going to be a necessary run score of 3.39 million.
I'm doing good, Jerry. How are you doing, man?
Now,
or are you talking to somebody else?
With these runs, guys, is it's never going to be one-shot everything. I mean, it could be, especially because I'm level 80 instead of level 75. But you could expect to have to do a few little resets. It's a good way. Yeah, if it gets done. I want to say somebody who...
Wait, didn't I restarted this one, didn't I?
All right.
I did restart it. Hold on.
How's it going, everybody? I get requested.
Rip! Wasted time. I wasted all of our time. I forgot that I turned that one scourge off because we didn't need it. Rip, 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 rip.
How's it going, everybody? I get requested 3 for that team. Million, if we times that by 0.8, we're going to be well over what we're going to do that. So let's go talk about that team.
Boom, boom, and is it right here? It's right here. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room.
Extreme X-Men. That's right. That's why you're going to be primarily doing all the healing, right? Obviously. Anyway, let's go and let's do some gameplay.
Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Turn it off.
All right, so here we go into node 1.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jay. I'll be trying to get what... I'll try to get, like, a base one out tonight, and then over the weekend and over the weeks, I'll try and get, like, a really in-depth one out.
Ulterior way to do it? Alternative way to do it? Words are tough in the morning. Okay.
Yeah, DaVinci Resolve 17.
We're just going to be doing the first 4 nodes, right? We're doing global and hero tags. It's going to be... But this, I thought, was a nice, cheeky cheat code, because we're going to need to build up this raid team. Shenanigans, maybe Nightcrawler slow, flash down. Extra charges for our sunspot. That's going to put him at 11, I believe. Oh, at 10. That's fine.
Jay with the biddies. Thanks for the biddies, buddy. Appreciate you. I still have no idea what biddies are. I think that's $10. I think. Thank you so much for the $10 or a buck or $5,000. I'm not sure how much it is, but I know that you've been super generous the whole time. So I just want to thank you very much for all your support that you show. Appreciate you guys.
Actually, the most difficult node in the trial. So don't be afraid to go a little bit extra mile on that. We'll talk about what that means.
Wait, what was that?
In the trial. So don't be afraid to go a little bit extra mile on that. We'll talk about what that means.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay.
Alright, so this second node is the most difficult because extra teams here before you go with your extreme. But Sam, try and do a lot of damage, especially onto that to land a stun on top of this Captain America Sam. You could reset till it happens, but you don't necessarily need to. So long as we can get ahead of 75, it's even bigger punch-ups, right?
You now have enough biddies to break anything you want without worry. There you go. Canadian factor. I think it's like an extra 40% or something like that. Fuck you biddies. Jay, I think giving subs is probably cooler because then people get to do all like the animations stuff and whatever the case may be. But I think gifting gets taxed less from the Twitch tax man.
There's a whole bunch of great hero characters, right? If you have your new Avengers,
Fighting subs already changing, yeah.
Colonel's built up a little bit. Don't be afraid to throw a burn attack at this, and don't be afraid to throw your ultimates because again, this attack the Moon Knight here. And this is
what level gear tier do you need for Old Man Logan unlock? It's either gonna be gear tier 14 or 15. I think it's gonna be gear tier 15. Looking at the nodes and everything, and looking at the power of them, I think it's gonna be gear tier 15.
Cooldowns at any point because that sunspot is just gonna bring us back. Paul hits some yummy charges for that third node. And guys, the good news is, if you got this far with your extreme team, you win.
All right, let's You know what else I gotta do? I gotta build the animations for the Crucible slides next week. Oh, there's so much to do. I literally will never be able to make a Rivals video. Also, I want to play the crab game. I want to play Crab Souls. Where'd it go? We gotta beat that game still. I feel like every day I don't play it, I get rustier and rustier and rustier. And we're gonna get in there and just get smashed. I haven't picked it up since Rivals. I'm gonna go back to it, but I haven't picked it up since Rivals, unfortunately. So I'm way far behind now. Yeah, sooner or later. When Rivals Beta gets announced. Okay, let's see.
Node number 3, we're heading on to the global section off the Psylocke. And the next node is no more difficult.
It's Overwatch. I would say it's Overwatch inspired Dega with lots of really cool improvements, especially to the IP. Like Marvel IP is crazy.
We're gonna show it anyway. Node is no more difficult, but we're gonna show it anyway.
Okay, let's do a little edit here.
This is gonna be the.
It's a game called Another Crab's Treasure. It's an insanely difficult game.
I would like to reiterate though, like the most important T4s here are gonna be the passives from Nightcrawler and from Sunspot, and the special from Gambit.
No, I'm gonna be taking a break to go take care of the kids in like an hour and a half from now.
So once again, let's start with the ultimate here, giving all the enemies slow. Main kill target here, I suppose. Our 1.35. So you see our rewards, and you see we're done. I'm going to let Otbot claim all this in case he does want to play the Scourges over again. Once again, guys, if we could throw a big thank you to
Yeah, big shout out to Oddbot for letting me get on his account and do that to show everybody like team size, like team appropriate size kind of thing. Even his teams were a little bit big, with the exception of the rogue teams. He didn't have purple building materials in this hive mind team, which is fucking hilarious. But yeah, big shout out to him for letting me get in there and kind of do it fresh, because pulling it from the VOD, what I was saying while I was doing it was horrible. Whoops. Maybe they put 5-star OML Logan in the milestones. They did. He's milestone like 11 or something. Poppy. Oh, in the leaderboards? I guess because it's either get a milestone or get fucked. Alright, so we got that down. Let's get some music on there so it's not just me smacking my lips trying to get it done. Alright, let's get some fun music. We got Joker, best song ever, My Name, Where's Chemistry Rush, Selfie Mode, Only Yours, Tell the Story Twice, The End of All Things. That'll probably be too much music, but that's okay. It was too much. Wait, yeah, no, that's fine then. How long was this video? Oh, 16 minutes. That's great. That's actually a really good length for something like this. I hope the others are not any longer. Maybe 10.
Speed up instead of just one. Nightcrawler, the only T4 you need here is going to be the passive that's going to give him the on-spawn speed up. This is not a optional T4. You need to have that T4 so that we're going first. Then we got the Cyclops. Nothing on Cyclops is mandatory. Sunspot, the passive on Sunspot is mandatory. This is going to give you the energy.
There you go. I think that's a healthy mix there. Okay, so Max Morgan. Let's make a thumbnail for it. Bum 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 bum. Coming. Do do do. Morgan Le Fay. Do I not have her? Oh, M comes before N. Rip. I actually don't like the Morgan Le Fay art we have is trash. I really don't like it. Who you voted for, Morbin Time or Moon Knight? Oh, is there a vote that I don't know about? Am I so far out of touch? Is there a vote I don't know about? No, there's not. Okay. It's Morbin Time. Not official yet? It was in the data mine or something? I would vote for what? Character that joins them? What is it gonna be on? I need to, what was I doing? Make a thumbnail. I don't know why I came here. I wanted to see what my Rogue One or Hook One was like. Yeah, that's my default YouTube opening. As you got my Archangel and Rogue 7 start. Thanks, Bert. Congratulations, man. Playlists. Beginner player. Did I actually not put the Red Hulk one in here? I'm so stupid. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Join the vampire team with Karen. It's data mine. Listen. You want Morbius because thematically it's awesome. But you're a fool if you don't pick Moon Knight with his ultimate. You know what I mean? Here, I just want to take a picture of this one. Alphabet is dropping soon, right? It's got to be soon. Toon damage on difficulty 15. I haven't, Jay. I've not seen anything on it yet. They didn't let us play test or anything like that. Some people complain about it for some reason. It bums me out because like I would have loved to have guides go live right away for people that want it, but at the same time, I don't know. How to max Morgan Le Fay. Is it one word, Le Fay? I think it is. Is it one word? No, it's 2 words. People always complain about you guys testing stuff. So yeah, I don't know why. Let's give this one a nice green, right? A nice like lime gross green kind of thing. Maybe a little bit lighter. That looks about right. Oops. Whoa. Excuse me. Moon Knight is 71 for a reason lost to me, but he's 3 diamonds. There you go. The replies reason is unfair advantage. The actual reason is jealousy. Huh? Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, Big Sprite. That's 100% correct. They complain because they think there's an unfair advantage without realizing it's a 10 fucking day event. There's only so much information you can digest. And if someone is giving you the information that they have, you're ahead of the game. It's just weird. All right, let's get some AI generation going on here. Let's go. Ooh, what do we do here? What do we call this? We call this like evil green energy in the style of anime. Let's see what pops up here. I only have 13 remaining. I don't know how many things I can do. I gotta talk to Ceci, because Ceci does it on like Bing or something. Oh, well, this isn't really great. Maybe I just don't want to use the anime part. What are some buzzwords for like Morgan Le Fay? Dark green magic. Oh, I spelled green inappropriately. Ah, oh, damn it. Oh no, green. Oh, that's not bad. Hold on, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Misspelling green was the best thing I could have done. Can I flip it? No. I should input at least this graphic, but I guess we'll do this one too. Okay, is this one done? 97% on that. It's 106. Maybe I could do the rogue one too. It'd be cool if I can get all of these done and just have them go out over the weekend so that people would have this week to try and get them. If that's what they're doing. I'll put in the title. New players. How to max Morgan Le Fay quickly. good. That's done. Oh, I didn't save it. Hold on. I didn't save it? Oh, I saved it in the wrong spot. Whoops. Oh, that video I posted yesterday, like the joke title, like, I failed you, which was really just like me showing the rage, then laughing about it, and then making jokes at Logan's expense. And then we did a video with mobile, right? Some people really didn't like that. Some people thought it was an actual apology video, which it wasn't. And some people were like, that was unnecessary, that anger. It's like, well, you're never going to please everybody. Some people like the over top exaggerated anger for the yucks. That would, I would say that was like 30% acting. 30%. Wholesome comment on that one. What did you send me? Martyr, violent competitions for MMA, rebel shake for yeah. There you go. New player guide. How to max Morgan Le Fay early. Marvel Strike Force. Run 7's video? Did he post just a little video? Or is it like a new one? News and guides plus new player guides. Perfect. No, it's not made for kids. And then I gotta take you off this screen. Wait, why did this go off? Oh, did I just turn this off? Hold on, what happened? Why is the 8-power mirror not working? It should be working. See, what had happened is I got a check-ins and a savings. So if I do this, it pops up, right? Yeah. But when I do this, it doesn't. I gotta reset the mirror. Oh, I just had to do that. Okay. He made fun of everyone. I'll have to check it out. First, I gotta do the final steps on this one. Actually, I gotta go to the Red Hulk one and add it to the new player guide as well. That playlist. That playlist is getting pretty big. I don't know what else to put in it. I could put like a here's how to be competitive in Crucible video. Here's the best way to handle war pressures. The OML Logan one's gonna go in there for sure. At what point do I start another account, I guess is the next question. Sean. There's no swearing in this one. Oh, the one where he made fun of everyone? Yeah, Jay. I watched that one like 5 times. When edits Morgan Le Fay? Is it Le Fay? It's not La Fay? It is Le Fay. Oh, Jesus. Whoops. Thanks. I got that changed right away. That suitability is good. Import from here. Boom, 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 boom. Thanks for catching that. Canadian, he'd get his la is correct. Well, that's why I thought it was la fée, not le. Le is not a thing in French. It's so very funny. Did he give you a complex about your nose? I wonder how. I don't think Hargrave cared. Hargrave maybe hasn't seen it yet. That'd be the other option. I guess we'll just leave this unlisted for now. should start the rogue one, I guess, right? Couple things. Do we start the rogue? Do I finally put down... No. I was going to say, do I start doing a rival edit? There's no shot. Yeah, there's no shot. I guess I probably just start doing the rogue one, right? Get ahead of it. Because I'm always working from behind, so if I can get ahead of it, that's probably for the best, right? Junior high French did not have the hotties. I thought that'd be... Oh, sassy. Okay, let me bring you guys back over here. Not to that one, but to this one. So, when do I actually start doing nodes? I end up resetting, right? Because why did I reset again? Because I wanted Spider Society available. I think so. But I keep all that, and then here, hold on.
All right, so here we...
Well, let's get rid of the echo. The echo's going to drive me crazy. And you guys probably. Higher stars says match Black Hat is possible for your baby count. No, I need because you need to have invested into Morgan and Doom. Because we already did the unlock was at difficulty 10 for 2 nodes. You can't get higher than that without having to build Morgan the Fae and Doom and or Dorm up. So gots to be careful with that one. That one's gonna tax us heavy. Okay, so I think this part is good.
Its way in and enough strikers, especially on the Gwenum, because she does give energy when she does her basic. That's going to be pretty important.
Okay, his high bind. Odd bind. You got to put the purple materials in your high bind ASAP. They're so good. Okay, so we're going to delete this, which leaves us with this. How long is this video now? This is a much longer video. Yeah, because that node 2 took forever. Okay, so let's see how this floats.
How's it going, guys? Glow one. To the gameplay, let's go look at the teams that we're going to be using for this.
Okay, got that. Boom, boom. Get this. Boom, boom. One, two, three. Okay, good.
The first team we're going to use is going to be the Spider Society team. Now, when I did this, I actually had to use the Superior 6, which was fine, but not so. I also can't read the rest of what it does. Maybe I'll use him. Not even tier 15, level 80 across. Gear tier 15, level 80 across the board. This is the ISO setup.
Thanks, Caveman.
What matter the most here going to be the Nightcrawler passive, the Sunspot passive, and the Gambit special. That's really all you need. Let's go do some gameplay.
Perfect. We go 1, 2, 3. Okay.
All right, so heading into node number 1, we're going to use our straight Spider Society team. If I can find them. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oops, I guess they'll be in the raid tab. Super easily one time, and then the cap before even. Secondary consolation prize though. And now after Magneto's gone, I want to start focusing.
I don't know what they're gonna do with that, Papa.
Long shot is the passive that gives them the speed bar. If the Spider Society team lives through this node, it's going to make the next node all the easier. I want to save as many cooldowns from Pav as I can. Society again, if you just want to put further investment in Spider Society, or we could use the gimmick and use our Hive Mind team. I'm going to show you the gimmick because these are both raid teams. You should be building up both these guys anyway.
OML tries. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too.
Node number 2, there's a couple options. Energy stun on Gambit. He did not resist it. Plus, we killed another Greg, giving us even more speed bar. So now what I do is I just want to continue killing the Gregs. I don't want these guys to use us to hit on the Bishop here with his second turn. And this was a high might team that wasn't even.
Try launch. There you go, Papa.
Actually, a smaller team than what I did it with.
Yeah, they increased the rate energy, which is great. I don't even know when they did that.
On ourselves by not simply just bringing Spider Society in here. Spider Society could have came in and beat both of these nodes at the level we had them at, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. So you have a couple options. That's going to lead us into node number 3. So let's go ahead and talk about that node. As node number 3, we're just, and now we're up to 7. So that's good enough for me.
Might be bugged, yeah.
On to the next node like this. Yeah, 9 charges. That is Gambit, or sorry, not Gambit, but Cyclops sitting at 20 charges. So he's gonna have an amazing ult. Sorry about the lag. My phone is getting incredibly hot.
Oh my god, you could hear the phone in the background.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Or that might be the guys outside. We are getting our weeping tiles fixed. Super, super happy about that. I'm using DaVinci Resolve.
Final node, node 4, again. Absolutely love them. We went hard on them. A lot of people complained about the
Who do you suggest we build up cooldowns for on node 1 today?
reset nature.
Not Cabal. Maybe Emma. No, probably not. I don't know. I don't think anybody. We'll have to wait and see.
Everyone always was as hyped.
Like I said, when I'm staring at it and when I'm doing it live is so different.
7-star Rogue, and I hope you have yourself a wonderful weekend. Bye for now.
Lowest possible level to unlock. I think it's. I'm starting to lean towards gear tier 15. I was hedging my bets for gear tier 14, but I'm starting to think it's gonna be gear tier 15. Here, I'm gonna actually go project manager. Let's go back to the Morgan Le Fay. Let's just steal all that music. What up, Xavier? Hope you're having a good day. Actually, let's do like this. Copy that. And then project manager. Rogue. Yep, we were noticing that, Matt. Take advantage of that sword reset, guys. Oh, nowhere near long enough. Okay. So let's go get some more music. Let's do some calming music. Music I like. Dreamy music. Okay, you were at minus 44, so let's put you guys at minus 44 too. I think you guys are all at 0, so we'll turn you guys up to 8. That's what we did last time.
To get through this. And let's talk about that node. Final node, node 4, again, of course, just hitting with the extreme.
I think that's fine. Rogue Max. Are you leaning towards an out-of-time node 10 cleanup or Cabal? The last node has Mephisto on it, right? So I think you want to make use out of your out-of-time for the first hit and then Cabal cleanup, I think. I'm not sleeping waiting for Crowd Gate, bro. I don't know if we're going to get to it. I only have an hour left. Okay, so the Morgan Le Fay video is now public. Make sure it has sounds and everything.
How's it going, everybody? I get block to land on him. Forge is dead, and so we got to restart. A billion. If this Symbiote Spider-Man decides he wants to dodge me.
Perfect. Okay, so now good. Let's go ahead and publish that. I'll even drop it into the socials for these Scopely peeps. I think they like it when we do the new player stuff. Why are you not in Goose Goose Duck? Just had a falling out with some of the guys. It's no big deal. About 2 offers for Daken with Ultra Cores. Now supporters tell me that I'm not qualified for the 2,000 mats of OML Logan because the blog says I had to buy 2 offers to be qualified. What exactly am I missing here? I buy 2. I send them event price screens. It's not my fault they made a mistake again with their offers. I should get the mats anyway because it's the only reason I bought the second offer in the first place. Where I come from, this is fraud. Okay, somebody's mad. Send me your kitty. I'll try to help. The whole team looks bad except for Sasquatch. Yeah, it seemed okay. Is Dream only for 1 day for that 3 million gold? It might be. I would try and get it in ahead of time. They might have only left it up for 24 hours. I have no idea. Update aged adamantium orbs issue. Hold on, what is this? We didn't see this, did we? This is the new one. A technical issue with the aged adamantium orbs was observed during the OML Logan event preview, which could cause players to have incorrect balances. This issue is being investigated. In the meantime, the orb was removed from the store. We appreciate your patience while we resolve this issue. We will share an update when the aged adamantium orb returns to the store. Yikes! Because some people got like billions sent to them, so they're gonna have like a maxed out team now. Or did they redo that? I don't know. Captain Canuck, that's Canada's butt. Flat as fuck. Second offer for the Awakened has to be a specific offer, not any Daken offer. Oh. Ooh, Coulter. You want to break it to him in the Discord, or should I? So if you're farming Crimson gear from Gold Store, War rebuys boost from Blitz Store, etc. Huh? I didn't get the way they worded that. I bought the $25 offer twice and did not get the Awakened ability. Ugh. But people getting a free 7-circle ball and cable from the orb being broken? Yeah, that's what this is this is what this whole thing is about, which is interesting. Yeah, I didn't know to check for it either. I didn't get any. I know that much. They did a core member of the Alpha Flight and reworked Sunfire, who's Japanese for a Canadian team. Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm not mad that Sunfire makes the team because that's going to help people for the Apocalypse, right? Like, he's probably going to be the one that gets subbed out of the team to make like a super defensive team. But I'm not mad at it because you'll need to build him up for raids anyway, and then that'll help you get the Apocalypse unlocks. That makes a little bit more sense to me. I mean, the tags never were supposed to make all that much sense in the game, right? They're just kind of there. I'm not saying that's good. I'm just saying that's the way it's been. Yeah, I sent them that picture yesterday at 12:23 or 11:23, and so they couldn't get back to it till this morning. So a couple people must have gotten it. Yeah, the polls are weird, right? Because like we want those characters to be on the team, but they let us pick, which is cool. Yeah, I don't know. Who do you want me to respond to in Discord? Well, it might be Matt here's with us, but it's in the Ask Dorky channel. His name is Blade 2304. if you want to explain it to him. What up? Milk? I'm gonna call you Milk. What up, Milk? The free cores, regardless. Yeah, regardless of the outcome, I love the free cores. I love the energy. I love all that. They are finding ways to give us more energy and stuff. The game... Y'all are gonna hate me for saying this, especially with the Old Man Logan Stargate that everyone's really mad about. They have been more generous in the last, I don't even know how many months, than ever before the Ryan guy took over as GM. Like, the new player experience has been complete 180. Like, they left it in the dust before. So we are actually getting new players in the game. New players are actually coming, playing, and enjoying the game, which is crazy. And then the way that we're getting shards for characters, the way that we're getting enough red star orbs to convert them into diamonds. Like, you're not going to have 3 diamonds on everybody unless you're a big spender, but you could get 1 diamond on the majority of your characters if you only go to 1 diamond on them. And you convert everything, right? It's game is in a really good place. If the game was like this, as soon as COVID was over, I don't think we would have lost half as many players as we did. People think the game is in a bad state. Okay, a vocal minority of people think the game is in a bad state in 2 places. Reddit and in the comment sections and discords of creators that foment, rage, outrage, and they just do it for clicks. Those are the people that think the game is in a horrible spot. They're wrong. It's also mostly people that suck at the game. You know what I mean? Like, I don't tell you. And when people say we don't get enough resources to build these characters, I look at my baby count and I'm like, what are you doing wrong? Because I am spreading out resources all over the place, and if I was caught up and all I had to do was level the newest characters, that's easy. That's easy. The only complaint I have now is that if we're going to start stargating legendary characters, we need to bring back campaign nodes for new teams. Campaign nodes? Campaign nodes? What do you mean by that, Shawnee? Since you claim more people are starting the game, are you seeing an increase on your videos? Yeah, so... Ceci, I'll give you a little bit of a metric. I used to get like 300 subs a month. 300 new subs a month. In the last 4 months, I'm getting 700 new subs a month. The videos, am I getting more views? I don't think I'm doing the right sort of content to maximize my views, but the views are not dropping like they were months ago. The data on trading mats, you gotta farm the trading mats. But like, if you look at this month's event, yeah, you do a chargeback if your subs are doubling. The YouTube subs are doubling, the views aren't doubling. It's different. Yeah, you gotta farm the trading mats. But if you look at this month's event, we had an absolute tremendous amount of trading mats. Need to start charging. You guys, subs does not equal money, okay? When you see me rolling the dough, wearing some fancy bling bling, then you know, okay? Yeah, the subs are going up, which means it's at the very least, it's good for sponsors to keep an eye out for. They're like, oh, the subs are rising. Interesting. I gotta make a thumbnail for this. Oh shit, I should have put timestamps on the Morgan the Fey one, right? For nodes? Or is that something you should watch continuously through? I should probably put timestamps on the timestamps on these thumbstamps. They gave him more tunes of shard nodes. Farming was horrible. I purchased initial offers and passes the characters and I'm only 3 vote. Yeah. Fancy camera. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I probably wouldn't wear fancy playing if I won the lottery. Actually, we could keep this. How to max rogue. I need to make a thumbnail for this, don't I? Yellow, I guess. I only had to worry about leveling and gearing new unlocks, even when reworks, my older characters are sitting at least level 80 gear to a fitting starting point. Well, there you go. Ah, happy to help, David. I hope you're enjoying the game. As like a genuine new player, how do you feel about the game? That's who we should be asking. You should ask a new player who started, I don't know, 3 months ago and who is still playing how they feel about the game. That's going to be the biggest tell. 5 yellow old man Logan worth spending. So he's going to be a really, really good character. So if you're asking me, is he going to be great at 5 stars? Yeah. He'll be great at 4 stars too, though. So it's like a min-max thing. How competitive are you trying to be? It's great. Love the boost. There you go. I'm a new free-to-play player, and my experience has been great. Just subbed yesterday after seeing your APOC team video. Right on. Happy to have you here, too, by the way, Killsbury. Why my teams are not winning in Blitz, Dorky? Big enough. So, blitzing, people have been asking me to make a new player Blitz squads. I could, but everyone's roster is so different. So different. Yeah. I'm spending on passes. Don't like the APOC unlock method is the only thing I could complain about. You're right to complain about that, David. Yeah. Started within the last 3 months. Really enjoyed it. Nice. Sculptor was new too. Perfect. Yeah, the Apocalypse unlock method I know is on their list of things they need to work on. So hopefully it's going to be not too long from now. All right, for Rogue, I like playing with this AI thing. What should we do for Rogue? What would you do for Rogue? Sky? She likes to fly, right? Clouds. Speed. Do you have a how-to max cat Green Goblin video yet? So the Green Goblin one will happen before the Black Cat one does, because you got to invest in very particular characters for those. But the Black Cat one is out on how to get. I think it was 4 yellow, 2 red, and same with the Green Goblin one. They're both out on the. Here, let me find it. Do I have them here on the playlist? Because I didn't have the Red Hulk one. Oh, that's right. I gotta add the Red Hulk one. Let me do that real quick before I forget to. New player guides. Okay. Yeah, so if you go to the playlist, I do have a new player guide playlist with a couple of things you might find interesting.
How's it going, everybody? This is good.
Loud. Here, get Goblin early. So this is how you can get Goblin relatively early. Then we have the Max Lurk and the Fae. Unlock the Red Hulk. Did I not do the Black Cat one? Hold on. Did I not do the Black Cat one? Oh, I never made that video? Oh, wait. No, I'm looking at the wrong list. Oh, did I never do that video? I recorded it. If I recorded it, I definitely deleted it. Oh, no. Oh, I definitely deleted it. Oh, I'm a bonehead. Okay, as soon as Monday comes, I'll make the Black Cat one. So Black Cat one, it's like difficulty 10 with a lot of packs turned on, and you only do the first 2 nodes just to get the unlock. Clouds, speed, clear sky. And let's see what this does. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Steven's trying to get me trouble with the wife and with the YouTube algorithm. Okay, yeah, this is kind of what I was looking for. I think this one. I think Rogue is such a cool character. I'm happy that she's not the one who dies in any show ever. You can kind of see the bad grayed out part there now, though. There we go. I didn't say nothing, Gilgamesh. Okay. I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing. All right. Timestamps. Opening. Oops, no, I didn't. It's difficulty. Scourges. Teams. Team builds. Okay, let me pull this up. Pull this over here. I'm gonna do timestamps because I feel like timestamps would be helpful if somebody's just struggling with like one node. Actually, you know what? We can separate this even further. So we get rid of this. We go 0054 team builds 0406 node 1 spider society 0832 node 2 high and mine gimmick. Let me go all the way to 1501 node 3 extreme, and then we finish off with 1748 node 4 also extreme. I guess I should say extreme. X-Men. And then when did I do like my final thoughts?
But guys, as I
1915. We'll do 1913. Okay, there you go. Should we build Bifrost or wait for Karen and friends? You think they're going to be the Mystic team? Moon Knight's Mystic. Maybe they will be. Maybe you guys are right. That wouldn't be a bad idea then. Dorky Rage compilation. I would need people to start taking clips and not send it to mobile, but to send it to me, so I have my own Rage clips to send to people. Okay, to do compilations. If you see something funny on the stream, clip it. I'll make a compilation eventually. Boylan suggests skipping Bifrost. So here's the problem. I didn't skip Bifrost on this baby account, and we're going to be in Incursion 2 very soon. I send Rage clips to Ram. There you go. Here, let me do this just so I can do the technical part of this now. One there. Boom. Dude, I didn't swear in the Rogue one, I don't think. Should I just post the Rogue and Archangel one all today? Should I just post them all today? The plans for Old Man Logan. Okay, my plans for Old Man Logan is I'm gonna... What do you guys want to see me do first? You want me to do the baby account first or the big account first? I'll run it on the baby account first. Yeah. So I'll run it on the baby account. I'll make a video for that. And then... I loved Run 7's video. So well done. Going to be an arena character? Yeah, arena or Mystic Raid team. Mythic Raid team, rather. I think I'll do it on the baby account first, and then we'll do the big account. Stars due to tiebreak? What? You think I should just dive right into difficulty 15 max Scourges? We're going to have to max him out. We're not in the type of alliances. Well, on the Dorks account, maybe we'll wait. On the baby account, I'm definitely waiting. On... Because actually, will I even need to wait? I'm not going to get a higher token for him anyway. So actually, on the baby account, I don't have to wait. On the big boy account, we can't wait. It's gonna have you're gonna have to do it. So you'll be like, nope, get the shit done. We need him for war tonight. Let's go. Run the middle account so you have an idea of how the nodes feel before needing to power through with the baby or max Scourges or big account. Maybe not a bad idea. Will there be ties? There'll probably be ties. No, you guys are right. Maybe I have to do the JTD account first to get a max score. Yeah, we could do the Dork. I think with the first come first serve stuff, I think I'll have to do the JTD account first and just go hard. We go hard tonight. We try and get our max score. That'll also help me just time management wise to actually make videos on it. So for Incursion 1, it won't matter because Bifrost is the second last section. So as long as you're getting your 50%, you'll get your first 10 rewards. For Incursion 2, Bifrost is the first section. Here's what I would suggest. Vol is not going to go out of style. Odin was Datamoid. You got to understand, Vol's going to be with Odin. So I would just do a big Vol. And if you want to cheap out on it, then you're going to need to do Vol. I would still do Vol, Loki, Sylvie. And then from there, I would do like Eternals or Morgan Le Fay, Quicksilver, Weaver, that kind of thing. Oh, that's true, Scotty. We got to do DD7 tomorrow too. Or tonight, rather. Bitter Bill will still be relevant? I would hope so, Scar. Because he's just too iconic a character, right? Hold on, if it's still longer? Hell no. Do you know they spent $278 million to produce X-Men 97? Jesus Christ. Give me a pen and a pencil. I want to make some monies. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure it goes a lot of work goes into that. Gear Tier 19 Old Man Logan and wait to do APOC first. If you do Skrull with Old Man Logan, he's going to be doing so many assists in that first section that he might be better than Apocalypse. I'm just throwing that out there. In that unrestricted section, if you have Skrull with Old Man Logan, the amount of turns Skrull takes is going to amplify the amount of turns Logan takes. Yeah, it's always a risk to wait. Definitely a risk. Oh, I hear the baby crying. You know what, guys? My wife sounded pretty overwhelmed earlier today. So I think what I'll do, I think I'll post this Rogue video. You know what? I'll set this Rogue video to go out right now. Yeah. Let's just post this video. I'll do the Archangel one. God, it's kind of like an hour and never, isn't it? I don't know. I feel like my wife needs my help, though. I'll just post this Rogue stuff, and I think I'm going to have to head out. Do we have any confirmation on Old Man Logan will be nerfed from his past? Yeah, it's not going to be nerfed. So it was a bug, right? He wasn't supposed to do that. So that'll be fixed. Yeah, wife first. I'm going to go hang out with her. Okay, guys, let's see who's currently streaming. We got Connect streaming. Is that the only Marvel Strike Force person streaming right now? So just him that gets attacked, he will gain speed bar? Yes, that's right, Vitality. Publish both of these. Yeah, he's still going to be broken good. He's still going to be amazing. What does the drain stat do in this game? I don't know. It gives you like a little heal. So, like, the damage you do, you get healed when you do that. Well, guys, I'd like to say thank you so much for coming and hanging out. We will be doing another stream tonight. Let's see, we got Vodka the Goat. I've never seen him before. We'll be doing another stream tonight for the Old Man Logan unlock. I hope to see you guys there. I think Kanek is a Spanish streamer, so I'm going to head out to Vodka the Goat. Oh, giveaway. Oh, he's playing Fortnite. What the heck? That's not Marvel Strike Force. Okay, well, is there anybody that's not a pineapples? Pineapples? What is going on? Is there anybody to raid here? I read you guys to Kanek. I think Kanek is a predominantly Spanish-speaking player, but he's good peoples. If you just want to hang out with him, and if you just want to lurk and just go do your own thing, that'd be cool. But for now, guys, as always, stay happy out there, have fun, and I'll see you guys next one. Bye for now. I started the raid with 10 seconds of this shit. Oh my god, I should hit that button sooner. Let's answer questions. So if I don't have Skrull or Nova, who do I build for the nodes and how high? I would go Photon. Oh, no Nova's tough. Photon, Void Knight, Thing, Captain Marvel, and Phyla. I guess that would be a tough one, dude. That'd be really tough because Cosmo and Korg kind of suck without Nova. All right, guys, we're hitting the raid button. Bye, guys. Take care. Yeah, so for you and YouTube, Xavier, when we get there tonight, I'll try and see if there's somebody I can build up in the baby count to help you with that. Maybe I can help you get through that. Bye for now, though.